Hello guys, welcome to the stream. I had to cut Marin off there because they were discussing Midnight Mass, which is a recent TV show, and we were getting into heavy spoiler territory, so I had to nip it in the bud a little bit there. But hi, we're back. It's been almost a whole week. In fact, I think it has been a whole week since we streamed.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the soundtrack of the game playing very loud. I hope you guys can still hear me okay. I hope you can hear Marin and Soupy when they talk. But hi, we're back. We went on a little trip, a little anniversary trip, a little vacation for a few days. And we got a hot tub experience, and we went to a winery, and we chilled out. We decompressed. It was good. And I'm
We
very...
beat Undertale?
We beat Undertale, quote unquote.
I meant to ask about that.
Yeah. I beat it for the first time, which means that I still probably have to play it at least 2 or 3 more times. The tout says part 1. Yeah, this is technically part 1 of the case because the last stream when we played it, it was the final part of the last case. So this is we're still on part 1 of this case.
We haven't gotten to the break yet.
Didn't we get to a save point though?
No, because I had to intentionally call it. I had to be like, can I stop playing? And that we saved it right here. There was no save point.
We basically got to the divide between cases, but I don't think we got to the first break in this
No,
case.
I had to intentionally ask for it.
Yeah.
Pacifist Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits.
We did our best for pacifist.
I didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, we killed literally no one.
You did it right. You did it right.
Okay.
And then you did you started the whole thing where you have to go back and be better friends with Alphys,
That's right.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah, Marin kept telling me you can't be a pacifist this time, and I was like, I haven't killed anybody.
Well, no, the reason why I say that is because when I was Googling how to get a pacifist walkthrough, because you had mentioned the water cup thing. So I was like, well, is there anything else? And then like something popped up and it said it's not possible to get pacifist on your first walkthrough. So I didn't know if that was like you had to have a clear save, or if you had to have like maybe, or if it was just them being like, you're never gonna figure this out.
Yeah, it's like the first run is always a neutral run.
Okay.
And then it's like when you get the phone call from Sans all the way at the very end, that's like the end of the neutral run. But if you did it correctly, then as long as you get that message from Flowey to go back and be better friends with Alphys, that means you did it right, and now you're on the true pacifist run.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
As long as you did it right, like as long as you did the neutral run correctly, then like you don't have to go back and play through the whole thing again to get the true pacifist ending.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for the heads up on that water cup.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, there are some like little subtle things that you have to do to make sure you do it right.
I would have
I
done
accidentally
that,
killed
but...
Toriel, so I had to go back and
We
do the whole
killed
thing
her
again.
the first time.
And then Flowey called us out.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, I guess I'm just gonna kill her.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for today's stream, guys. We're going to be playing more Ace Attorney Investigations. I'm going to thank people really quickly for following. I'm Martin, by the way. I don't think I said who I was. Thank you to...
None of us have been introduced, technically.
Well, yeah, because I haven't done my usual spiel first. Daruroni G, thank you for the follow. Flash Assassin 77 Official, thank you for following. Yes, I'm sorry, we did kill Toriel, guys.
We all killed Toriel.
We all
That
did
was
it.
like 5 years ago, though.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
We're different people now.
James Riordan, thank you for following. Supremely Average, thank you for the follow. Seawolf2280, thank you for the follow. Alia Taylor, thank you for following. Ride the Hydra 2, thank you. Lioness Heart 143, thank you for following. Sid N0401, thank you for the follow. Kitsune 5647, thank you for the follow. Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Hi Martin, Marin, Soupy, and chat. Hope you're all doing good today. I hope you're doing well, Ryu Karika. And Nanny Wendy, thank you for hosting. Ninja Warlord 1420, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 13 months. Holy cow. And Stolus, thank you for hosting. Mike Parker 1986, thank you for following. Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. The dummy got me for the pacifist. It confused me and caught me by surprise. Yes, I killed the dummy first time as well.
I'm not sure if killing the dummy counts, actually.
I was told it does, but I could.
Sure.
That might have been.
Really?
That might have been somebody lying to me. DarkMex25, thank you for following. And Vampiro, thank you for the 100 bits. LK, Killer of Boners. I don't know
I
what.
disagree.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Marin. And Blue Phoenix. It's a rare compliment from Marin.
Wow.
Logs.
A rare public compliment.
Blue Phoenix 2373, thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 9 months in a row. Hooray, Twitch baby! And what a wonderfully weird community for it to be born into. Not sure if it should be called Marek or Malik though. Lol, thanks for the love and the laughs. Well, thank you, Blue Phoenix, for giving birth in the chat.
Butt babies!
It does bring
We
a
got a lot of butt babies.
It's a good day for
Great
it.
butt babies.
Dusk bring 13. Thank you for the 10 bits. While I mostly try to do pacifist run of Undertale, boy do I wish I had EMP against Metaton. I hate that fight. That was a hard
I
one.
love Metaton.
Metaton's great.
I love the Metaton fight.
They're
and
so fabulous.
I have Metaton pajama pants that say "Oh yes" on the ass.
I was surprised at how much I enjoyed that character.
Lots of dancing.
Yeah.
And I like that you can turn heel during your fight. Vampiro, thank you for gifting a sub to Duskbringer 13. And thank you for getting us on a hype train there, guys. I'm not sure
Level
who
1.
got us on there. But let's get the level 1 hype train going.
Into the Weenie Mobile. Weenie Man away!
The Wiener-mobile is a weenieing. And we're on a level 2 hype train now. Thank you so much. Sion402, thank you for the 200 bits. Happy anniversary. Again, I have a wedding today, so I won't be on stream. Have fun, everyone. We'll have a nice... I hope the ceremony goes well. I don't know if you're one of the people getting married. I don't imagine you are, but if you are, congratulations. And congratulations to whoever is getting married. And Vampiro, thank you for gifting a sub to Benjamin Oscar 77. And Ryu Korika, thank you for the 5 bits. Hype train, hype OMG. Let's get a level 2 hype train going.
This hype train is making my hemorrhoids do the Harlem Shake.
There goes Grossberg and his gross hemorrhoids. And we are, of course, lest I forget, lest I be remiss, we are, of course, joined by our co-hosts, who you can see represented on either side of me with the PNG images. We are joined by, first of all, my lovely partner and voice actor extraordinaire and just non-binary icon, Marin Miller. Hi, Marin.
Yo, 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 yo. It is I, Marin Miller, here with your gay update. Lots of injuries today on the gay freeway of life.
Who died?
I was telling Soupy, I have, so that, like, once upon a time, many years ago, in the year of 2004 or some shit, I came across these figures, like probably three-inch figures, full body, and they come with their own little podium of Phoenix Wright characters. So I bought a couple of them, these blind box ones, and I have an Edgeworth and I have a Godot. And unfortunately, tragedy has befallen the Edgeworth. Rip. He, I'm sure he's probably about 15 years old. I don't fucking know. But he fell down and his head popped off somehow.
Oh, no.
It's not, I mean, I could probably glue it. Like, it's a pretty clean break, but
I was just gonna say maybe just glue it, but
yeah, I think his head is still there. I've been
many
grieving too
earthquakes.
much to move it. Yeah,
we
right.
need a Derek Styles figure from Trauma Center so he can come fix it.
My God.
He's got the healing touch.
What was his? Did he have a catchphrase, that guy?
I think it was just something about the healing touch.
He's like, I have the healing touch.
Yeah, something like that.
He's gonna investigate every nook and cranny of your small
Yeah.
intestine.
Yeah.
And also,
He's gonna cure dragons in your liver disease.
in an adjacent gay injury update, I too have fallen victim to stupidity or whatever. the
Marin's
fuck.
head popped off.
My head popped, no. But okay, so get this. I've been like terrified to ride my fucking bike for the last year, right? I bought a Vespa last year. A 2014 Vespa GTS 300. It's so cute. And I finally have started taking it out on the road because I got my permit. And it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I haven't had any accidents. I've not been nervous. Even though I did crash the first time I rode it, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, all this to say, I rode my bike like 10 miles yesterday. Not a single fucking incident. I come home and try to put on pants. All right? my foot slips on the fabric and I fall forward, and I'm like putting my hands down to try and like steady myself. So of course my dumbass grabs the fucking trash can, and then like my hand slides and the trash can like moves.
Betrayed
so, like,
you.
Yeah, anyway, I have this huge bruise on my hand.
Yeah.
I end up with like my hand in the garbage. I got fucking pants all over the place. I'm on the ground. It hurts.
Oh, damn.
Anyway, I'm injured.
Marin, we gotta cover you in pillows.
The bruise,
I do love pillows.
The bruise is really nasty looking, too. I'm sorry, Marin.
Man, that's
I will
what
say,
happens.
one hand in the garbage and pants everywhere, that's pretty normal for you.
Yeah.
That's just writing and reading fan fiction.
Yes.
Where are these tropes? I need to get my favorite trope out of here. Where's the one bed trope? Oh my god. Anyway, those are my gay updates. Thank you for humoring me.
Beautiful. And we are, of course, also joined by the Phoenix Wright aficionado and fantastic friend, Soupy. Hi, Soupy.
Hi, everybody. That's all I got.
Aw. And that brings us to the conclusion of the hype train. Thanks for getting us to a level
Yeah.
1 hype train,
Good job,
guys.
everyone.
Good job, guys. I don't blame you for not being super hyped because we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations, but you know what? We'll make the best of it.
We just shit on this game every step of the way.
Whatever gets us through it, man. At
Whatever
least I can
gets us
see
through
Lang's
it.
outline.
Kaim146, thank you for hosting. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Marin just charging along on the Vespa shouting power like Jeremy Clarkson. I'm not familiar, but I
I
can't
don't know,
imagine.
but I'm gonna do that next time.
I can't imagine you doing that. And Ryrie,
My little Vespa's it's a custom one, so it's got like a way louder muffler, so it'll sound sexy.
Oh, so you're a menace to society, huh?
I am a menace to society because cars are a menace to me. So I want to be like, I want to
Yeah.
fart at him and scare him away.
That's the sound you want your Vespa to make at them?
That is pretty much the sound it makes.
Your
It's like a
Vespa's
really
making
loud.
that noise. I think you need to take it in for maintenance.
No, man, it's sexy. That's how it burns. Fart purring.
Like a fart in the wind.
Yeah, the 300 cc's refers to the air it displaces, so it is farting.
Oh, I believe you. I just don't think it should be making specifically a like wet fart noise.
Well, clearly you don't understand my bike. Like I do.
Clearly, I don't own a Vespa.
I can't wait to get a sidecar and make Martin ride in it.
one day. I want to point out, though, on that topic, it is National Ass Day, so everybody
ass,
celebrate
ass.
National Ass Day by spamming butt emotes in the chat if you can. Thank you so much. Don't have to be from my channel. It can be from my
No.
from anybody else's.
My sub went down for you. Oh,
Your
well.
sub went down.
Mhm.
somebody
Someone
gift
bought me
sub-
a gift sub, and now it's gone. So
Man.
I'll spam Tiffany. She's got a butt.
Rosariak, hey Martin, guess what? I won my first tournament yesterday. I won the Cyberstrike game match. I usually lose every time, so this felt like a huge accomplishment for me. Congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations, Rosariak.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Treasure that game, Matt. And thank you for the Kimrai butts. Everybody is obviously a fan of Kimrai. Alright, Ryrie Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. I'm sorry, Marin, that sounds like a me kind of day. Go do stuff, come home perfectly fine. Try to do a simple task, and end up hurt, lol.
yeah.
And Livlin, thank you for hosting. And Ltrain4444, thank you for the 20 bits. So if I heard right, the Edgewood figure's metabolic processes are of interest only to historians.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because he said it. And he's a fucking nerd. And we hate
He
it.
said that shit.
The super special awesome
It's his fault.
Dead.
His fault. And Demon Cross, thank you for the 5 bits. Just wanted to reiterate, congratulations on your 10-year anniversary, you two.
thanks for
Hope
the
you had a
super
super fun
special
vacation
awesome
filled with love and
gift.
wholeness. Also hope Marin's bruises get better soon. You're great too, Soupy. Don't want to leave you out either. Thank you, Demon. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. And What the Fets, thank you for hosting. And Ryzariak, thank you for gifting 2 subs to Losty Love and Natsu2200. All right. I think we're about ready to get into the game, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
So really all that's happened in this case is, what's his name? The guy we didn't see his face, called Edgeworth. Was it Anton? It's like, remember, he's
The
got no.
guy we
His
did-
son's been kidnapped.
Fucking, what's that dude's
Shit.
name?
We've all forgotten.
Ernest?
Ernest Amano.
I think
Ernest,
so.
yeah, Amano.
There we go. Ernest Amano.
Yeah.
Edton. I was like, what?
I don't know why Anton. I don't know why Anton came into my mind when I thought of him, but
It's
yes.
okay. Everybody
from
in
a
this game
con.
is forgettable.
Well, there are lots of Antons. Ernest
There's
Amano
the one
called.
from Sonic.
That's Antoine.
Oh.
Ernest Amano called and said his son had been kidnapped, and we had to take the ransom money in a luggage set to this theme park.
The $1,200 luggage set.
Yeah.
yeah.
We should have just given him the suitcase. And been
Suitcase
like, this
was
is
worth-
what you get.
Yeah.
this shit costs $1,200.
But then
It's a
we
good
went
deal.
into the haunted house where I guess we were going to drop off the money, and there was creepy proto badger hanging out that knocked us out, and then we woke up in a room. When I say we, I mean Edgeworth by himself, nobody else. He wakes up in a room, and then this Kay Faraday lady, oh, I say lady, she is a teenage girl, and
Yes.
she is the Yatagarasu, which is like the new masked thief, as if there's more than one of those, of course. There's Mask to Mask. But there's also the Yatagarasu, which I guess is a title handed down through generations, and she's the newest one, maybe?
Something like that. We'll find out more later.
All right, so she showed up, and she was like, I'm the coolest thief. I've never stolen anything. And also, I don't know how to get out of this room. And so she tried to help us to, there was minimal help was gained from her presence, but we managed to figure out the puzzle of getting out of the room. And that's really all the progress we made for this case. We got out and we were in Wild West Town, and the Interpol agent, what's his name?
Long Lang.
Lon Lang?
Yes.
He showed up and was like, he and Edgeworth touched dicks briefly, and then he left,
Wow.
I believe, is what happened.
Scandalous.
And now we're investigating? I don't know what the situation is right now.
I mean, I think we didn't quite get into it enough to figure out
No.
what the situation is
Okay, so now we're gonna figure out what exactly is going on.
now. Yes.
All right, let's talk to people. We tried looking at this cat, we can't.
Yeah, they won't let us pet the cat.
I highly doubt I'll look at this cat. This cat. I want to touch the cat. You there? Do you know what's inside of this cat?
It's the emergency water supply for putting out fires. we get a cat to piss on it.
That sounds like that hentai I was in. I see. Well, they certainly are well prepared.
You can't pet the cat. The game's 0 out of 10. Demon Cross, yes, thank you. Not just you. I think somebody else reminded me as well. Thank you for the
Yes.
5 bits. Oh, right, wasn't there an Easter egg at the gate? Yeah, let's just go straight to the
Yes.
gate if we're able to.
I don't think we
Hey,
can.
Volcanic.
It's blocked off. We've
It's blocked
tried.
off right now? Oh, yeah, can't go anywhere yet. Why is that guy here? Why is he wearing that Chewbacca
Let's talk
sash?
to everybody, and then we'll figure out where to go from next.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
talk to everybody. Nothing to talk to her about.
Talk to her.
Fire King
Yeah,
Atlas, thank you for the 20 bits. It is good to be back, by the way, guys. I know we talked about it at the top of the stream, but we had a nice trip, but it is nice to be back to hanging out and playing games with y'all, especially you, Soupy.
Aw.
It's always nice doing these, and then especially whenever I have auditions later in the day, because then I'm nice and warmed up.
You're like, I've been talking for 3 hours. I got this.
Right? Let me fucking put on my acty face. Great job, detective.
Sir.
For losing sight of me and the kidnapper,
Oh.
and allowing my investigation to be hijacked
Oh.
by a
But
very
for-
sexy man in a very sexy coat.
For a sec, I thought that was going to be like a genuine compliment.
So did Gumshoe.
Sir.
I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be.
I'm going to show you just how much of a dick Man Gumshoe can be.
I would love to hang out with Man Gumshoe.
He's going to kill Gumshoe.
Oh. Well, is he threatening death or just saying that
Well,
he
he's
will
saying
die?
that, yeah, he'll die.
Yeah.
Shall I prepare the 21 gun salute now or later?
Rude. Dark Jade, hey guys, hope you all doing okay. How was your break then? Have you been forgiven for the choice regarding Lang's voice? It required a whole hot tub vacation, but I guess it hasn't happened yet.
No. No.
If the hot tub vacation won't do it, then what will?
Unspeakable things.
We do have...
Detective.
No, go on.
We do have what?
We do have a hard-ish out of 3 hours, by the way, guys. So we're not going to stream for more than 3 hours if we can help it. So just a heads up, we'll probably be streaming for another 2.5 hours maximum.
Hi. Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup?
Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand.
Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents?
You think they trust me with the phone number of Interpol? That I have no idea.
I love practicing my Elmo voice on the phone. Do you think Gumshoe has that thing they had a phone for Gumshoe in his office, but then he did the Michael Scott thing of he found out he could access everyone's speaker phones and was just like, come to the front of the office for your punishment.
I think he would do that, actually. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that Wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir.
Wolfman. No wonder I like him. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after?
Hi, Leon Hart.
Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Who is that? The girl over there, I mean.
Your
Oh,
replacement.
that's Nunya. Nunya fucking business!
I raised her salary. How do you feel about that, Gumshoe?
Oh, damn.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
What?
Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant.
Yeah,
Kay.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me. It's been like that since forever.
You're both beautiful.
Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role.
How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth! She took my spot!
I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence.
She doesn't even
except
go
she's an
here.
adult.
She doesn't even go here.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Like musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet.
No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl.
Blade Star 89, thank you for following. Oh,
Gloves are pretty. Is this me?
is this old bag?
You got a great butt.
Lance? Lance! Where are you, son?
Leon Hart,
This
thank you
also might be the dad, but I don't know.
for... All right, 'cause- I don't know.
God, I hope so.
Who's Lance?
Lance,
Kidnapped?
Lance
Oh,
is the
so this
the
could
guy who
be-
got kidnapped.
This could be Ernest.
Yes.
Leon Hart, thank you for resubscribing. For 6 months, she stole my role too with her silly and oversized hairpin. Oh, it is that guy.
Yeah, that's the dad.
Well, now you're voicing old bag. Mr. Romano.
This guy
forgot I
looks
was
like he should be
Edgeworth.
voiced like this.
What?
No,
Because he's gotta get that droopy look about it.
Oh.
no. Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned.
For you, Mr. Romano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system. I do love studying inner
No,
workings.
no, no. Think
Stop.
nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. Good
Not
buddies with the
anymore,
guy
on
who
account of him
kidnapped you.
being dead. Yeah, right.
I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood.
You know he killed my dad, right?
I surgically glued dicks to my ears so I can't hear you. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time. So who's the old man?
Is that the guy he hit up for the plane? To go
Probably.
save his boyfriend?
He's like, my boyfriend is dying, help me.
With your company's resources. He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano. Ernest Amano.
Criven48, thank you for the 10 bits. Does that man just have fat stacks of cash on his belt?
You don't?
And Rock Rulin, thank you for the 100 bits. I already didn't trust this guy, but the fact that he's friends with Manfred seals it. Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles?
This man
Please.
probably heard the advice, like, you're supposed to keep, like, your money and your passport, like, in a belt close to your person, and he was like, I'll just put money here.
I miss my
No.
poor boy dearly.
Damn.
Seems safe.
I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
What? Hold on there. Then what happened to all that money?
I believe the 1 million has been stolen, and that the culprits are now on the run.
What? Poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Like $1 million, maybe?
Come on.
Forgive me, Mr. Amano.
100, 200, 300, 400,
I'm so sad I'm
500.
crying to my money. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy.
I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that.
This is getting weird. He definitely should have recorded that conversation, though. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man.
I wasn't aiming for a Kaiba voice, but he's slowly becoming that.
It's the money.
It is the money.
Refresh my memory, what kind of person is Lance again?
Isn't he like a shitty little kid?
Yeah, little shitlord.
Oh, will telling you about Lance help you get him back?
You got a
I
great
hear about how
butt.
shitty he is. Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationship and behavior.
See, I didn't
I was
voice
just wondering
Gozaburo.
whether or not he's worth it.
Black Kappa 17, thank you for subscribing with Prime for 6 months. Very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age. Kind and very attractive.
Huge earlobes.
I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him.
Is there anything else about him you noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler.
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Oliver Deacon.
Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave? What about his family and friends?
They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing.
We lost Oliver.
Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I had better keep in mind.
I will only keep in mind that one name.
Nothing else.
Head empty.
You go to the
only
logic
name.
screen and it just says that in like one big square.
Oliver Deacon, Oliver Deacon, Oliver Deacon.
Sits in a something by the church and is stunk by the door. Who is it for? Detective Gumshoe. All the
Yes, sir.
lonely people. Let's begin our investigation. Begin investigation. Even if if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, fuck him. We can't allow ourselves to stand idly by, twiddling our thumbs.
I'd much rather twiddle your nipples.
I would twiddle so many other things first.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Fuck him. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin.
Especially
Yes.
thick.
Especially
That's what
thin.
we call our penises, thick and thin. Mr. Romano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped.
Canon, Edgeworth, and Gumshoe dialogue.
Oh, I have so many headcanons springing to life. ADHD, calm down, calm down. The last few days have been so bad. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, my boy.
Good lick to you.
Good lick to you.
Good lick to you, thick and thin.
All right. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating.
If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it.
Begin investigation.
Wow, wiki wiki wow, wiki wild wild west area.
So what should we examine first?
The cactuses look suspicious as fuck!
He's still counting his money back there.
Well, he's got a lot of it. He's busy. He's a busy man.
Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area.
What does that mean?
We're
If you try to
trapped.
leave, Agent Lang himself will just come up and shove you back.
Please,
He'll push you down.
keep shoving me back. But the culprits were here only until very recently. Someone get the spray bottle.
Ryu, could we get of the 5 bits gate? I don't know if we can get there yet, Ryu. I'll try.
We're trapped.
We might, because of Agent Lang, we cannot leave.
Daddy Lang. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped.
Okay, let's get looking.
You there!
Who, me?
Yes.
What are you doing goofing off in a place like this?
I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation.
You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command.
No way. I am not working for Wolf Boy. He's a furry. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something?
Get to your thing.
I am powerless in the face of wolfmen. Not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as you are seeing as how you are a member of the police.
Gumshoe's face. Oh.
His sprite looks like a gargoyle, I swear to God.
Now let's go!
No, buddy. No.
Boy, have I
love
got
you.
just the job for someone of your talents. I don't even know what they are, but I've got a job for you.
Just drag
Everybody's
him.
getting kidnapped here.
Drag him to my house.
Well, that was exciting.
Okay.
What? Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work?
Sorry, drink water. You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, come
No,
on!
nobody in this game has parents.
I finally get to be your assistant and you trying to ditch me? Cinder Sage, thank you for subscribing.
I don't recall offering you the position.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back.
You're the only one asserting that.
Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yatagarasu way.
You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine, whatever, you win.
go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented assistant Kay is gonna tag along no matter what you say.
Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. Ugh, I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Just pretend it's bring your strange, adopted daughter to work day.
Gordon is pooping aggressively. Gordon!
That's what he thinks about Kay.
All right. Partner button. We've got one finally. Yes?
Aw. Kay, what do you think? Every time he says Kay, I'm like, Kay.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, okay. Kay, what do you think about the kidnapping?
Well, I don't know anything about the victim. So actually, I was hoping you could tell me.
That's right. I never did explain the situation to you. Allow me to now, because you are a child and I trust you completely. I got involved because of a phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of the Amano Group, Mr. Ernest Amano.
You can tell Dick Gumshoe gets his blabbing case details trait from Edgeworth.
Yeah.
I must prove myself to a child. His only son, Lance, who had been kidnapped. Wow! His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped, and he wanted me to be the drop-off man.
Why would he want Edgeworth to do that? That's weird to me.
I assume we'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Little did I suspect that I would be abducted myself.
I guess his reasoning is because he was friends with Manfred, so he's like, I can only trust you.
It's not the worst thing you've been through in your life. Come on.
And that's when I found you tied to a pole screaming.
Can you please drop that already?
What do you think about this?
If you're going to steal anything, at least keep the If you're going to steal anything, at least keep your hands off my lines.
All right, I'll return it to you. Here you go.
I was hoping for some information in return, but my line will do for now.
What the fuck? So it's just
What line?
genuinely fourth wall breaking that.
Okay, unless he's talking about cocaine.
No.
No. He's talking about because
It's dialogue.
when you presented it, or when Martin presented it, Kay was the one who was like, "What do you think of this, Mr. Edgeworth?"
No, I
Alright.
get it. I'm just saying, he probably was talking about cocaine.
Probably.
Ah, seeing that badge reminds me of Manfred. Now he was one fine prosecutor, the best of the best.
Have you heard what's happened lately?
Yes, I can't disagree with you there.
You can't?
I sense that you don't really want to talk about him.
How I feel about him. It's hard for me to be truthful about that with another person, or
Gordon.
even myself.
Your
You can
heart.
hear Gordon like knocking something around.
Yeah, that's him whacking or stroking the side of the box. I don't know what he's doing. Gordon.
Your hard countenance. I don't know what you're thinking or feeling. But mark my words, I think you are Manfred's true successor. I really do. Oh, that looks to be something with quite a bit of value. But then all things have some value attached to them. Only by probing deep into the unknown can we become true winners in this world, Miles.
Thanks, but knowledge isn't what's going to make me a winner here. It's information.
How are those different?
Shut the
Knowledge
fuck
or
up.
information?
If these were real, I wonder what you'd put in them.
Bodies! Water would be the obvious answer.
But also bodies.
But if you stored water in a barrel under the blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad?
You stupid! People of that period probably didn't care about how it tasted.
Sorry, but I can't let you get away with making fun of our forefathers. Japanifornia
Welcome
was...
to America land.
You're just being contrary.
My grandfather didn't die face down in the dirt so you could besmirch Japanifornia's origins. I mean, maybe they really liked the strange taste.
Okay, well look who's making fun of them now.
Cactus.
we have anything to logic?
I'll check in a minute. Look,
Okay.
there's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewater Land from the local police precinct.
I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place. I wonder if that's Jake Marshall's
That's what I was
cactus.
thinking.
Could be.
So is the police department running a cactus farm on the side?
Jake's just like crying in his surveillance room.
Just kidding. They wouldn't do something so silly.
Actually, I have the vague impression I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before. We called it!
Farm?
Well, I mean, it's not that difficult to make little succulents turn into
Yeah.
succulents. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme.
Garages are part of the Wild West theme.
The garage.
That's where you store your horse.
They look so lifelike, don't you think?
I've been playing Far Cry 6, and when you get your cell phone out, you can like scan vehicles and stuff, or even like tag people as you're going. And when you try and scan a horse, it calls it a vehicle. And I'm just always like, ah yes, a vehicle.
Not wrong.
They look so lifelike, don't you think?
Horses turn grass into fast, so basically
The
vehicles.
circle of life and speed.
Yep.
Are you thinking of wrangling or rather stealing them?
If you can coax them out of there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet talk them out.
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay.
Now we have to talk to this guy. Is this gonna be...
Oh,
I don't-
we know who this is.
Do
we
we?
must know who this is.
Hey!
Because
It's the Blue Badger! Badger, get! Yatta!
I really don't I don't understand why she's so excited over this badger hunt.
Rock Ruling, thank you for the 10 bits. Martin, I'm scared. It's okay, we'll get through this together.
At least this one isn't like the proto
It's
badger.
not, it's not far off.
Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Thank you, Edgeworth. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. He's doing that contorted, wriggling dance again.
We had a whole conversation about mascots when I was playing Yakuza 7, and we decided that mascots deserved respect, and now this game is undoing all the goodwill that I put out there.
No, he said there's a person in there.
He did, but it's the Blue Badger. It's gonna turn people against mascots.
Martin,
I'm sorry.
it can't matter who the mascot is on the outside. What matters is what's on the inside.
It's true.
And
a
this
person
is coming.
who's trying to pay bills.
Yeah, this is coming from the person who used to be Shrek and Homer Simpson.
Yeah, Homer Simpson fucked up my neck.
Oh,
and Leatherface. And Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Ryrie Yukurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Yeah, it doesn't give me Teletubby vibes like the Proto Badger does at least.
And a
Ninja
giant
Warlord.
killer clown.
And Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 50 bits. My goal in life is now to brutally murder the Blue Badger.
And a giant bush. And Michael
What?
Myers.
Oh.
I've been a lot of things.
Oh!
Oh shit. Ah!
You got
You've
a great
uncovered
butt.
my undercover identity, sir. I was to remain under that head, sir.
The Alaskan Hero, thank you for resubscribing for 8 months. Hope all is going well. Hope you're going well, Alaskan Hero. Thank you so much for that. And Wildfire
I
Vivi.
forgot this guy was here.
Yeah,
Somebody get the video.
for the security footage. Wildfire Vivi, thank you for the 10 bits. It's my boy, Meekins.
Aren't you Officer Meekins?
Ryrie Kurika, thank you for the 5 bits. Meekins! Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Fun fact at Disney theme parks, when they have something they have to have. Sorry. When they have something, they have to have something immersion breaking in view. They paint it in a special shade of go away green that helps it blend in with grass and foliage so the eye overlooks it unless you know it's there.
Oh.
Okay, so if something is immersion breaking like a garage door. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Or a wall.
Sir, Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir.
In what situation would a wall be immersion breaking?
Like, in the case of, like, if they have walls up when they were building.
Oh, like temporary walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Figured
even
it'd just be
around
like
around the
electrical
perimeter.
boxes or something, like blending in with bushes and stuff.
Or the perimeter of the park, like when you're driving up in the tram, or when you used to. They've done a lot of work in that area now. But
Ninja
getting all
Warlord.
smarmy.
I'm just saying, I think they're talking about like if they're in a Wild West area and there's something modern, rather than something just them building something and they need to hide it.
Well, I guess we're
It's
gonna have
all
to go to
wall.
Disneyland and find
I
out.
guess we're just gonna have to do that.
All a wall.
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 25 bits. God damn it, now I don't know what to do. I don't know what that's in reference to.
I'm sorry. We all have moments like these, Ninja Warlord. It's okay. Just keep breathing and
Yeah.
take it one step at a time.
All right. Did you say this?
Yes.
So right now we would paint Mike Meekins' face green.
Yes.
Yes. His face is immersion breaking.
Even
I'm
outside
so
of this
sad.
setting.
I
Yes.
used to have a picture of myself like standing next to like Dora, and I used to have these giant pants that would make my thighs look 3 times the size because I was Shrek. And then I'd have this tiny little top. And like the Dora the Explorer lady just had this huge bulbous body, because for her it's like all just one piece on the body, and then the head pops on top. Whereas like Shrek's whole torso basically is its own piece. Anyway, I miss having stupid pictures of me behind the scenes.
Talk more about your Shrek thighs.
Oh, well, I probably could not have squished any watermelons with them because they were very soft.
But did you try?
What about a
No.
watermelon from a swamp?
Or like a
May-
watermelon that's like half bad by now?
Yeah, I could do the half bad for sure, but that's not really anything to brag about.
Mother Nature already like loosened it for you.
Oh,
Yeah. This man was a witness. Enough about watermelons and thighs. This man was
And
a witness. And Shrek, yeah.
Never enough.
I fart enough to be Shrek still, though. In case anyone wants to hire me. This man.
in case
That is-
anyone wants to hire Marin, Marin has the Shrek farts down pat.
Yeah, they are not immersion breaking. They are immersion contributing farts.
I have been immersed.
Better out than in. All I always say. This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches.
Them cats is playing. Ryu Yukarika, thank you for the 5 bits. And burps. Yes, the stream chat can attest to this.
Cheers!
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth?
God, no. I've met him in the courtroom once before.
Aren't you the one that like...
Traumatized him with the videotape.
But isn't Edgeworth also the one that was like, Meekins, leave me alone, even though Meekins was trying to give him important information?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
Yep.
Edgeworth, you didn't just meet him in the courtroom, you ignored him outside the courtroom.
You
He doesn't even
fucked him.
remember him from there.
Tracy13, thank you for following.
Not like that.
That's not what
him
it sounded
over.
like.
You fucked him over. Huh. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Why do you think, asshole?
It's his job.
Does he have something to hide?
All
Yeah,
right.
his face.
Does he have something to hide?
Look at my boob.
Sir, it's so incredibly shiny, but it has a really ugly shape.
That is so rude.
I knew it. I was right to go for the much more manly police badge, sir.
Much more
What
manly.
the fuck?
But I lose it a lot, and I just know I'm gonna lose it for real one of these days, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, I think this cop is one donut short of the baker's dozen.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I fucking know.
He's
I
like, I
kind of
need
want
to
to
get out of
strangle
here.
him. Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time?
Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir.
I'm imagining like the people who are in these blue badger costumes, like doubling as security, and like when they see something go down, like they're fucking just like running in these glorified kigurumi with their heads bouncing around, trying to
With
tackle
guns.
kids. Yeah, with guns.
I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir.
Wow, dream
physically
big.
or-
Dream, aim high.
I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already. And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone.
Oh.
It would seem that some people never change. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit?
Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir.
Rock, Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Imagine being here and stealing something from the gift shop only to turn around and you see the blue badger just staring at you as he slowly pulls out a taser.
But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir.
Badge man.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics.
To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor.
I had this idea of a situation involving Edgeworth because I was like, do you think Edgeworth cosplays the Steel Samurai? And we decided that yes, he probably does. And then I pictured this situation where Phoenix and Maya go to a convention and they see a really cool Steel Samurai cosplay and they're like, oh man, Edgeworth would love this. And so Nick goes up and puts his arm around the Steel Samurai. It's like, get a picture, Maya. And he's like all close to Edgeworth and he doesn't even realize. I thought it'd be cute.
You're just writing fan fiction, Martin.
That's what I'm doing.
I know. I told him I want Ace Attorney.
I
Sometimes
want it
he'll
on my
write me-
desk by Tuesday.
Sometimes he'll write me fan fiction for like certain holidays. If I'm like, I don't know, like I don't care about anything like physical. Just write me a fan fiction about. Like he wrote me about all the Yuri on Ice characters being like murderers.
Well,
And Victor was
That's a
like
turn.
the hot police chief. And then Yuri and Yurio were like his beat cops.
it's called Yuri on Vice.
Yeah, and the Pachit was the precinct photographer who was actually the real killer all along.
I
still
wanted
want
the
more-
real killer all along to be, or at least I want the victim to be Michael Crispino.
Yes. Anyway, Martin, I'm still waiting for chapter 3.
Yes. Right, you thank you for the
Christmas is coming.
Thank you for the 5 bits. Write it. OMG, it's in my head now and it's adorable as all heck. Well, I'm glad it's adorable. Have you said this?
No, probably not. How long have you been standing there, officer?
And Drive Eukarika, thank you for the 5 bits. OMG, I need to read this. They are on your AO3. I don't think those fixed that I've written are, no. A Goblin the
No,
Ash,
they were just group gifts for me. I think.
Yeah, that was from Marin. A Goblin the Ash, thank you for following.
Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir.
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here ever since, sir.
If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekin saw the kidnappers escaping.
But however, sir, I must tell you that I didn't see a thing, sir.
I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No. But I know you will, sir.
He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements. Poke, poke, poke.
Well, first I was twiddling my thumbs and... Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it, too.
Okay, you don't have to go that far.
Speaking of getting into it, music's pretty great.
I patrolled the park, all while wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir.
Right, Eureka, thank you for the 5 bits. Oh, well, I'd love to read them, but I understand the gift pics that are just for that person and want to keep them for yourself.
Haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger.
What you said just now is contradictory to the facts.
Rikio, thank you for the 10 bits. Meekins, you better not hide anything. I had Magatama lessons. How so,
Gonna
Mr.
find his
Edgeworth?
Psycho locks.
Yeah, break down the psycho locks. This is what Officer Meekins' testimony contradicts.
Is it all the Blue Badger family?
Maybe?
I don't remember what he said.
He was like, I didn't see anything, but I saw one Blue Badger, right? Wait, there's only one of them, one of each badger.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
There's only one of each badger in the park.
okay, I mean, that seems like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Officer Meekins, let's back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Oh,
Sir,
Mr. Fat.
of course, sir. If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I'm commanded to wait.
He likes people to
Do
step
not.
on him, doesn't he?
Do not refer to yourself as such in front of me ever again. You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen.
Therefore, it was impossible.
Yes.
They don't allow this to happen, so it couldn't have happened.
We've lost Marin.
Yeah,
I was-
Marin,
no, I
Marin
was-
got distracted.
He was yelling at me and then he ran away, so
Aw.
I was gonna pick him up.
He's probably telling you about how much excitement he had in his poop adventure.
Oh, hello. I'm here. Mr. Fat, I got him.
This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises.
What? Sir!
Then that would mean that there are 2 Blue Badgers walking around. But why?
Isn't one bad enough?
What if it was proto badger?
A
Or a
second,
bad badger?
a second Blue Badger. There's only supposed to be 1 Blue Badger in the park, but a second was spotted. All right. All right.
Maybe we logic some things together then.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop,
Multiple costumes.
bop, beep, boop, bop.
Hey.
A second blue badger that shouldn't exist.
Some people would argue that the first Blue Badger shouldn't exist.
I was gonna say.
The proto badger definitely should not exist.
Exactly.
Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is.
Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away. Costumed escape. The identity of the second Blue Badger was probably the kidnapper in disguise.
I don't like the eyes on that little sprite.
The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Oh dear God, they might know how to reproduce.
Run, run, girl badger, run. Precisely. I'm imagining now one of the actual like boy badgers morphing into something. It doesn't matter. Life finds a way. Jurassic Park weirdness just happened in my brain. Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are.
Now I'm imagining like an exhibit where they feed the Blue Badger and they just lower a goat into the pen. A Blue Badger, a Proto Badger, and a Bad Badger.
Yes, those 3.
Badger. So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? Stolen costumes data jotted down in my organizer. All right. Costumed escape. Meekins. Look at that face. What about these bloody costumes, man?
sir. I'm undercover as the Blue Badger now, sir. I must pretend not to know anything about anything, sir.
All right, pretend.
I mustn't respond to that. It would be like shooting fish in a barrel.
All right, Edgeworth.
He is a dum-dum.
Mama Dragon Carnage, thank you for resubscribing at tier 3 for 9 months in a row. Sub Annie is here again. Happy
Got a
sub
great
anniversary. Oh, I'm hearing music in my ear. That's what that noise is.
I think we also need to, like, still investigate stuff.
Bucketato, your Twitter post where you put up the link to the stream is still set as sensible content. What does that mean? Sensible content. What are we talking about? What is sensible content?
You mean sensitive content?
I mean, that wasn't something I intentionally did if that is something that happened, but...
Martin uses an app that, like...
No, I used the regular
marks...
Twitter.com this time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that happened, Bucketato. That certainly wasn't intentional. Twitter just automatically flags my stuff, I guess. I post too many butt pictures.
You're a sensitive guy. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here.
Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders.
I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now.
This imp ass. Let's check the saloon? No? Okay. Talk to him, I guess?
What about, like, the area where the footprints are?
There's
Over
footprints?
there on the left. On the left, there's, like, a bunch of
Oh,
footprints.
yeah, huh. Well, what the heck?
Oh, there's something to examine.
Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing rain fall out here while I was being held in there.
Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground is already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprints samples.
I enjoy the feet pics.
You know what? I bet if we followed them, we could find out where the kidnappers went.
Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it will be that easy.
Why not?
Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here. And we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. What kind of shoes?
If only we knew, we'd be able to track the kidnappers from the footprints. Well, they're wearing costumes, so we can logic that.
Yeah.
We know what kind of shoes. They're wearing badger feet.
Think.
I got those badger feet.
I'm the king of the badger feet. When I shake my badger feet, they go cheek, cheeky, boom, cheek, cheeky, boom. Now that we know that the
Canon
kidnappers
Edgeworth
would...
dialogue. Oh, Ryrie Creek says Marin's a little quiet. Let me turn you up a little bit here.
Oh.
Are you turning yourself up?
No.
Okay, then I'll turn you up. Okay. Go on.
Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
And thank you for the 5 bits, Ryrie Creek.
Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes, more than shoe prints. We'll need to follow the paw prints of badgers.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting.
Honey badger don't care. Honey badger don't give a fuck.
Did I get something new? No? Okay. What am I supposed to do? Go past here?
I don't know if we can actually leave yet.
Nope. Still Agent Lang's orders.
Can you go inside the saloon?
I've tried. It's just not an option. Do you know anything? I can't. No? No?
Did you
Okay.
present everything to everybody, I guess?
I mean, I'll try, but let me see if...
And there's nothing straight down.
As far as I know... Because, like, they've got either side of the map blocked off, so I imagine they don't want you to go anywhere else just yet. Let me check these barrels again.
I've got you now, you vile criminals.
I'd think the kidnappers would have better sense than to try hiding in these.
Oh, come on. Lighten up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think that the criminals would be hiding here, right in front of 2 officers.
LOL. I certainly hope not.
Edgeworth would say LOL.
LOL.
And we've got nothing to logic together?
So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are two sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
This set is walking off to the west. It just stops. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here.
I think we can assume it's headed toward the stadium.
I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east.
Just slowly watch her go.
Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you. I've got him. I got one of the culprits.
Ah, no! I'm not a kidnapper, sir! Please stop punching me.
Down, Kay. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekin. But our criminals were each wearing a costume.
I wonder how long till Edgeworth has to put Kay in a timeout.
Aha!
Probably should have happened already.
Probably.
Maybe they came over to this garage for something.
That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir, Roger Wilco, sir.
Garage.
All right, let's examine the garage.
I love horses. Let's open the shutter and see what
Miles Edgeworth, horse girl.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside.
Oh, there's some people.
Ah!
Do you think Miles has ever written fan fiction about him and Phoenix Wright? And by
Yeah.
fan fiction, I mean even in like a diary.
Yeah, duh.
Is this what happens when they go in the garage? They get confronted about whether Edgeworth writes fanfiction? Oh, no. Oh, I was more upset about the car, but yes, that is bad too.
They open the garage, there's a shitty blue Badger car and a dead body. And Edgeworth is just like, what is that car?
He's seen enough bodies.
Kristen Shaw is a horse?
Kristen Shaw was a horse.
I think the car is cute. Y'all are stupid. We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this? Who is this man?
Who is this
Who is this man?
It's
be?
Oliver.
Oh God! Mr. Romano, are you saying that this man is...
Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened?
Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with?
Rock, ruling thing of the 10 bits. Why is it that every time Edgeworth opens the door, there's a dead body behind it?
Because all the trauma.
Stop
All the
opening
drama.
doors.
All the trauma. I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return.
I'm calling
Get
dibs.
Edgeworth could be on The Price is Right, and they would be like, what's behind door number 1? And it's a dead body.
And he's
I
like,
don't want this.
he's like,
Send it back. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage.
They're like, it's a dead body. And a new car!
That's shaped like the blue badger. And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim?
the victim was kidnapper? Following a kidnapper's prints lead us... What? Following a kidnapper's prints lead
Led
us.
us.
Oh, led
Led
us
us to a body.
to a body.
Oops,
What?
oops English.
Was the victim in a
Red,
costume?
read, lead, lead.
think Edgeworth would be one of those people who like makes a custom T-shirt to be in the audience of The Price is Right.
If not that, then definitely something like Whose Line, or something equally nerdy.
Definitely.
From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
Man,
Or
Edgeworth would
maybe,
never go to an improv show. He'd be too bothered because it's like, they're not sticking to the script. What are they doing?
That's true. Maybe what's the one with the banker?
Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal.
Oh yeah.
That's
He's like, I can logic this.
Ankoku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. Lettuce? Not sure why we're saying let. Is it because of me saying lead?
From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
This man was stabbed with a gun.
Preliminary findings data jotted down in my organizer. Rikio, thank you for the 10 bits. What's behind door number 1? Dead body. Door number 2? Another body. Now what could be behind door number 3? It's
All
Gumshoe.
expense paid trip to Atlantis.
You sure are calm for someone who just found a body.
It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days.
He's like, you have no idea what just happened to me yesterday.
Or 15 years ago. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and
Suspicious
cranny.
nookie.
I will suspiciously nookie this guy's cranny.
And Koko no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits because letters sounded like letters to me. Sorry, I get you.
Ah.
And Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. You wanted paid trip to Atlantis, you got paid trip to Hades. You're familiar with that, Marin?
Yeah.
I noticed that he's got the
so
pink.
is Miles.
Hades nuts.
Oh my god, Miles keeps finding all these dead bodies. Miles looks like Thanatos. What if Miles just is Thanatos?
Oh!
Oh, and he's cheating on Phoenix by being with the saucy little god of the dead.
It's like
and that's why he and Phoenix
if you kiss
have it, like,
Yoko and
kissed
Gurren
on-
Lagann, you're gonna die. If you are behind a door near Edgeworth, you're gonna die. L Train, thank you for the 10 bits. Little Whose Lines Are Anyway fond memory for me since it was mentioned. My late sis made a shirt that said, Wayne, pick me please. And they brought her on stage so we got to see her on TV with that on. That's really cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wayne Brady.
And the Boy to Death, thank you for the bit. Next time on Deal or No Deal, Phoenix Wright Special. Contestant, no deal, Edgeworth. You're gonna give me the money or I'm gonna start shooting.
Wow.
Jesus. Yami Kisara, thank you for the 5 bits. I forgot to ask, did you watch the Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct LK? If you did you enjoy it? It looks very fantastic. I'm very tempted to jump back into the game, but the problem is that would require me to jump back into the game, and that's going to consume my life.
Here's the problem for me is that it's coming out like a couple weeks before Endwalker.
That's another big thing.
So I don't know if I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into it for a while.
Stella Kieli, thank you for the 10 bits. You sure are calm for someone who just found a dead body. Do you have any idea what kind of weird crap I've gone through? This is downright mundane. All right, let's inspect
I'm
those.
bored.
Let's inspect these suspicious-looking nooks and crannies. I just noticed that the pink badger parking spot is right there underneath him.
Yes.
I assume the face means it's her parking spot.
Do you think that
Yeah, I
counts
think
as
there's
dying
themed
declaration?
vehicles for different ones.
Oh, there's a blue one
What's
right there.
that?
I said, do you think that counts as dying declaration?
You think he drew that when he died?
No, he's like, I'm gonna die on top of the pink one so everyone knows. This is an unusually shaped pendant. It looks like something from Final Fantasy VIII.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
A horse. She seems to have regained some of her composure.
You know, horses from Final Fantasy VIII.
It looks like
Horse
a
of Oz.
it looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty.
I keep forgetting to do my mini cat spot.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that.
Do what?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
mini-
the last. Actually, isn't it today or tomorrow at like 1 a.m. is the last day to get the
Oh
car?
shit. Yeah, there's no way.
You'd
I'm
have to
gonna be
like
able
grind
do
it
that.
out today.
No, not possible. I have too much work to do.
Hold on.
Rip.
This is made of platinum silver. Nice. It is worth something after all. Oh, and look, there's something written on the back. This is from Final Fantasy VIII. Colin Devorai, developer of Final Fantasy VIII. It's a name.
Colin Devereaux, developer of Final Fantasy VIII. This man's name is Oliver something or other.
Oliver
Developer
Deacon.
of Final Fantasy VI.
I do want to say there is a character in Final Fantasy 14 who like invented horses.
What?
And I can't even explain it to you because it's spoilers, but there is someone who invented horses.
Is that how all the summon or the trials got their fucking horses
I
that
guess
you
so.
can drop?
Maybe?
What?
I'm so confused. Alright. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim.
Have to make do with a fake autopsy.
I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself.
Does anyone have a knife?
I'm gonna poke around in here with my finger. Gotcha! There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit
So
wound.
someone shot him from, like, his crotch.
Basically.
Nice! I knew you could figure it out.
Well, yeah, it comes with experience, and I have seen my share of crime scenes. Hell, I've contributed to my fair share of crimes. Speaking of evidence, or no, experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. I should make a note of this oddity. Beep-de-boo.
Preliminary findings data updated in my organizer.
Yeah, he should definitely be in a pool of his own blood.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Preliminary findings. This dude dead.
Let's poke those nooks and crannies. Is there anything else I
Yeah.
need to examine?
Maybe the pink badger. Maybe
I couldn't
the
examine
pink
that.
badger. Could
So
you,
couldn't?
Yeah, I hovered over it. There's
What
nothing
about
going
the
on.
vehicle?
Nothing.
Oh, weird.
His face? No?
Nothing on his face. Edgeworth finds his face unremarkable.
I would not hit it.
He's like,
Oh,
not
goodness.
hot. Moving on. And that's his official autopsy findings. Maybe we can deduce something?
About this?
You can try. I don't think it gives us a penalty. Oh, wait, we have to present evidence.
Oh, it has, yeah, that contradicts his actual profile.
His name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can't go to his
We
profile.
can't present.
Maybe, well, that says Deacon.
Yeah, but I'll try it. But if we have to feed the judge,
It's not like it's gonna penalize us that much, so.
We're
It's just a
probably
sip
covered.
of the Mountain Dew.
oh, it worked.
Oh, see, Martin?
Suck it! Listen to your partner. Listen to your partner. You will do.
I'm a regular-
if you listen to your partner.
I'm a regular doubting Martin. Oh, I skipped your line. Sorry.
The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devoray. What the fuck?
I wonder what's up with that.
Exactly. I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.
Mr. Deacon's pendant data jotted down in my organizer. We did it.
I like that somehow the investigation is complete once we've, like, as soon as we've found the body.
Yeah. You
They're
figured
like,
it out.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
I guess I'm gonna make a guess.
I don't know who is it.
I don't know.
Lance, where are you, sweetie?
Oh,
Oh shit, that's me.
I'm just taking everyone's jobs. Excuse me, but you are
Everyone's old bag until we find out
proven
otherwise.
innocent. Yeah, I'm traumatized.
Old bag until proven innocent.
But dumb.
Dump? I guess.
It's
What's
Long-haired
going on?
Sasuke.
Cooking mama here.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking.
Oh shit. been
Oh
there.
no, he's hot.
I hate it when like there's a really cute person at the fucking cash register and you can't look them in the eye. It's really awkward because they're too cute. Oh.
That's why I use the self checkout because then the cashier there is always cute.
10 out of 10.
Ugh, stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with.
Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh? Aussie Manny, thank you for the follow.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
How'd she get here?
Oh, it's
We
a
couldn't
Band-Aid.
leave.
I was like, what is that?
What's that?
I was like, what is that? It's a Band-Aid on her
Oh, yeah.
elbow.
She has a ring pop?
Yeah, apparently. Maybe that's what
His
Pops
girlfriend.
is a play on.
Oh, I guess.
His girlfriend.
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends. And, we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet.
He doesn't know I
Oh, that's
exist.
Annoying. Oh.
But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it.
She's kind of got Jade and Yuki hair a little bit from the back.
Yeah.
I even got this ring as a present from Lance.
You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I began to get really worried.
So you
Sob.
came to the theme park.
So she came to the theme park. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here.
Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself.
Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh,
Oh, Lance.
sorry.
You're good. I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now.
I know you've been Princess Mononoke. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, what the fuck was that about? Where do we go
So
from
did we-
here?
Did we tell her to fuck off right now,
She's
or what?
gone.
Oh, are those like tire tracks from that third
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
base?
He's driven off
Oh.
somewhere.
Yeah. I think that's the proto badger space. I hate that.
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder.
Hey, what's up, man?
No!
My man brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I'm intrigued by it. Woo, I'm a wolf.
Sorry, I had to take time to be visibly disgusted. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you.
I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now.
Suspect? Who?
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
What? Sir, I had nothing to do with it, sir.
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins?
Hey, I know all about rashes. I wear all this fur and I got a bare chest going on, so I get a lot of rashes. But this ain't no rash.
This whole outfit is leather, baby.
I leave that kind of stuff to your prosecutors. To you prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer?
I know you like your logic and your reasoning. But that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field.
We don't think about anything ever.
All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That would explain most of the Ace Attorney games. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. Still a Coyote, thank you for the 10 bits. So Agent Lang, did they just like the Don Tigre character model and decided to redo it, minus the orange skin? He's similar. Yami Kasara, thank you for the 5 bits. Is this guy a fan of Wolverine? He's a fan of fabulous Wolverine.
Well, I guess his name does mean wolf, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
And Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Hey, Marin, it's okay. Let's just think about Jake Marshall.
Yeah. Inhale, cowboy. Exhale, sexy gravelly voice. But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake.
Innocent people? Nonsense! There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts.
Oh, damn. That is tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes.
Oh, damn. That is tyranny.
Tyranny.
Hey, too bad you... Hang on. Too bad you don't call this...
on your ass.
Too bad you don't call the shots around here.
Right on your ass, I will tyrannicize. As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement?
You!
Oh!
You go!
How dare! You take it. Go for it.
You! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu? Hold it! You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Z says every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. All right, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Achha! Through my line of logic.
Does this involve more of listening to your voice?
She Long Lang's logic.
Somehow this game has become even more unpleasant.
I apologize. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 6 bits. By Lang's logic, he should arrest himself because he's probably the most suspicious person here. You're not wrong. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being corded off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless, in Japanifornia, it's notoriously difficult to get your hands on a gun.
Real hard.
Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
Can we maybe that's the contradiction? Objection! Did you know there are like 2 gun shops in Burbank alone? That is your reasoning?
Japan to Burbank.
Japan Burbank.
Solid as a rock! It's based on the philosophy of detainment.
It's on Tokyo Magnolia Bullet. No, it doesn't.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
Burbank.
Heh, you don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the land of Brooklyn, the criminals have a saying. Beware of the wolf.
Oh yes, from The Wolf of Wall Street. I enjoyed that film with the Leonardo DiCaprio.
Watch out for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's a good one. Glad he finally won that Oscar.
Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Japanifornia must have similar gun laws to actual Japan.
Yeah. Why the wolf? Why the wolf?
Because in my language, lang means wolf. And you don't mess with me or my pack. Or my packs. And as for the
Oh.
detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Z.
Langsy of Brooklyn.
Lang Z. Wolf Z.
Can't.
Big Daddy
You'd think I'd
Wolf
have
Z.
heard of him and his. You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he's that famous. You
Stella-
and your Western-centric fucking philosophy, Edgeworth. You can't admit you have a blind spot in your colonial mindset.
Stella Coyote, thank you for the 10 bits.
Japan-American.
Yes, with Japanifornia's gun control laws, it is difficult. That's why the #1 cause of homicide is elaborate ruse.
Man, if they had gun stores, just like, there's a lot of people in Ace Attorney who really want to murder. So
I don't
if they
know.
did have just like gun stores, there would be a lot more murder.
I mean, the only member of law enforcement we're exposed to with any regularity is Gumshoe, and he keeps trying to give his gun to children. So I don't know if I would trust anyone in this world with a gun.
Yeah,
Not
right.
Phoenix, not Miles, not Gumshoe.
Yeah, it's actually really easy to get a gun here. All you have to do is ask a member of law enforcement if they'll give you their gun.
And then they'll just ask for another one.
Yeah.
Lang Z developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. Lock them where thousands of years ago? Did we have locks back then? To this day, the Zheng Fa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies. But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Damn. Huh. Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
That's also Edgeworth's seduction technique, is everything wears down over time.
Wow. Including me.
You want to put it to a test? Dun, dun, dun.
Rock Ruling, thank you for the 10 bits. Where do they lock them away? Somewhere in California. Somewhere in Japanifornia. He's seen a lot of bodies.
I think we're just pressing. Yeah, he has.
So what can you tell me about the body?
A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the
Yeah, did you
basic...
see his face is unremarkable?
Yeah. Nothing going on there. They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy.
Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct?
I'll train. Thank you for the 5 bits. The first rebuttal of National Ass Day.
This is how we celebrate.
He was shot in a single glance.
They shot him with a glance?
I know, right?
Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion.
Not so fast.
Oh,
Don't pat yourself on the back yet.
he sounds like a fucking himbo. What's that supposed
He
to
is a
mean?
himbo.
Not so fast.
Give me the thing. Thank you for the
Here's
thing.
No worries.
Lang Z says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer. There's always the bigger fish. Stella Coyote. Qui-Gon Jinn says,
Thank you for the 10 bits. It's like that Parks and Rec where Andy wants to be a cop and flunks when asked what he would do if a kid asked for his gun, and he said he would absolutely show a kid his gun because he wants the kid to be happy. It does. Andy is kind of a gumshoe type, except he didn't get the job.
Is that right? And what would you know about the killer?
with your current gun laws, maybe this is the problem.
Look at these guns.
It would appear you've studied a little of our laws.
And the Void Adept, thank you for the bit. Why is B2 working for Joey Lang?
It's National Ass
Oh.
Day. Don't ask questions about Kobe.
You didn't say 2B, you said B2.
Whatever it is, I don't know. Studied. Did you say your line?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Studied. Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? Everybody is a forensics expert.
Sexpert.
Yes, it's dead. Dead. Is she there?
Yeah, what's up?
the Federal Firearms Restriction Act.
That's it, the Federal Firearms Restricted thing. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information.
And Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. Gumshoe is Andy if he did get the job. Yes, indeed.
Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects.
That's true. He brought like a dozen of them.
You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here, fucking guy.
Oh.
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. I sniffed them all myself.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time? And don't say you sniffed them yourself.
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. I sniffed it all myself. I can smell crime.
Scruff McGruff.
God, the power of sheer numbers and sniffing.
Our sheer nostrils.
You're nussy. If you... But you have yet to
That's
check
not
off...
something I wanted to remember.
Unfortunately, we have another Discord that refuses to let it die, and it is always brought up in relation to Waluigi. So...
Waluigi's nussy.
What?
Waluigi's gaping nussy. I can't. I'm sorry to share this poison, but I must because it ferments inside of me. But you have yet to sniff Officer Meekins' weapon, correct?
Thanks for reminding me. Hey, you. Bring that gun to my nose right now.
What was that noise?
I'm giving it a sniff. That's how I do a cocaine.
Yep, a cocaine.
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
Gun.
What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already.
Sir.
Did he lose his gun?
Probably. I lost my gun, sir.
There it is. How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim. Yashi-chan 138, thank you for resubscribing for 28 months. Eureka, 28 months and my support still stands strong. Hope everyone is doing okay and happy belated anniversary to you and Marin. Thank you so much, Yashi-chan. Do
got a
appreciate
great
it.
butt.
Yeah,
Got a great butt.
that is probably the best butt we've seen in a while.
It's a great
Yeah.
butt.
28 months at least.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny.
And Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun.
But he lost his gun.
We're probably gonna present like our findings there because there was no like puddle of blood.
Yeah.
So.
And also,
I'm
he was shot
assuming
from...
He was killed somewhere else.
He was shot from beneath, and Meekins is surprisingly tall.
Yeah.
What are you saying? It's a Lalafell that killed him?
I'm saying somebody might have been
I
lying
did it.
down. I don't know.
Height doesn't matter when you're laying down.
It doesn't.
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself.
I've sniffed it.
And while you were sniffing, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah!
He's like, I didn't look at the crime scene because I'm colorblind.
Not again.
So you did notice that there was too little blood.
Stella Coyote, thank you for the 10 bits. How'd you lose your gun? Well, I dropped it, and a kid grabbed it, and he wouldn't give it back, and he ran away, and I couldn't catch him. We lose more guns in this theme park.
Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight.
Yay! Yeah. Not bad. I see your logic could be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place?
Weird. How so?
Hey, you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing here, neglecting your duties and loafing around? Hang on. Elvis? Yeah! I'm allergic to the blue badger. I sniffed too many crimes. Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk.
But, sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir.
Save me like one of your French girls.
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what
I
happened.
just realized that fucking Lauren showed up and just left.
Yeah, right? It was weird. Sir, not you too.
It added nothing. His eyes.
I hate that little shot of his
Jesus
eyes.
Christ. Meekins' is testimony.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Huh.
What is this Blue Badger Mobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Blue Badger Mobile data jotted down in my organizer.
Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to have a more talk like a normal person, officer?
No can do, sir. Sir, Roger, sir.
Meekins' testimony. Alright, are we pressing?
Well,
Check every square into the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile.
Wasn't the Blue Badger Mobile in the garage the whole time?
Yeah, hang on. It was closed in there.
The music's fucking
Yeah.
gone. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies.
Make your lies more opaque.
Sir? I'm lying, sir?
At least make your lies worth it. Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badger Mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Got out.
Actually, I had just lost track, sir.
Lost track of what?
By the time I realized it, the Blue Badger Mobile was nowhere to be found, sir.
which would mean it was perhaps stolen.
And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sir.
Hey, a likely story. Who do you think is gonna buy such a convenient tale as that?
And what exactly is so convenient about his story?
The car getting stolen. It's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used all right. To move the dead body.
What?
You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the blue Badger-mobile to transport it all the way here.
Well, where's the blood?
Now then, you're coming with me.
Show
But it
us the
wasn't
blood.
me. Sir, the killer, sir. It wasn't me, sir.
Agent Lang, wait.
Can you validate parking?
Eh? What do you want
Did
now?
a really good job parking. We still don't know where the real scene of a crime is. Still don't know it. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you. Truth schmooth. I couldn't care less.
Truth schmooth alone justifies the voice I chose.
You're right. 100%.
Yep, no.
Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in.
I'm on your side with this voice, Martin.
Thank you.
That's the
You're
job
not
of
on
you
the side of my
prosecutors in
libido.
your fancy courts with your logic.
No one's on the side of my libido. And you know what? I don't find it distressing because I'm used to being alone. All right? I've had to fight for everything I have.
I'm glad you enjoyed the anniversary trip we took.
As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You are not forgiven, Martin.
You boorish buffoon.
I think you need to leave.
That was the line, the boorish buffoon. What?
We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. Look, I don't like being mislabeled as a boar. I'm clearly a wolf.
You would interfere with another one of my investigations.
And Koku no Megami, thank you for the 5 bits. I'm with you, Marin. Oh. You got some support there.
Thank you, I'm Koku.
But Stolas said, sorry, Marin, I side with Martin and Soupy.
Well, you know, again,
Hey now, let's not
You're an
forget.
all-star.
You're an all-star. Let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. Interpol, baby.
In the context I'm interested in, he doesn't have to talk.
I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
Oh boy.
You're a dumb little pretty guy, aren't you?
Ooh. That's his. Am I being flirted with?
Ooh.
Now, be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you
You're
don't,
calling me a boy.
I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
I don't like that.
To be continued. The Void Adept, thank you for the bit. The way Lang keeps going on about his logic makes Edgeworth sound like a Vulcan. His suit is even the right shade of Starfleet Crimson.
Boo-doo-doo-doo,
Did
boo-doo-doo-doo.
you need to take a break, either of you?
No.
I was going to say,
You need to take a
I
break,
need to
Soupy?
take a break for a quick second.
Sure
Yeah.
thing.
Be right back.
No worries. We have about an hour left on the stream, guys. We're just going to take a short break while Soupy pops off for... Oh, we're at the Gatewater main gate now. So I guess we were going to get there one way or another. All right. So, Marin, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm feeling better now that Lang flirted with us. So,
Ah,
you know.
that picks you up.
Yes. But also looking forward to the nap that shall eventually follow before I plunge into work deep into the night.
Deep, deep into the night. Duskbringer 13. Thank you for the 10 bits. In Phoenix's office, Maya. Phoenix, it's someone called Meekins. Sounds like he's in trouble. Phoenix. Groaning. I thank you for the 10 bits there. And Azul Magia, thank you for the 2 bits. You should be able to find the Easter egg now. I'm pretty sure it's Phoenix and Maya in the background, based on what everybody's been saying. But I will look as soon as I'm able to when Soupy gets back.
Can't wait.
I will be starting, finally, my playthrough of Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within, next week. In fact, I'd like to start it tomorrow and play that instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, just because I really want to play a spooky game, and we're already halfway through October. And aside from playing Phasmophobia with Team 4-Star last week, I haven't been able to, really. I haven't been able to keep up with the theme of the horror month. So, Gabriel Knight 2... that's my goal, is to get started playing that this coming week, and that's what I'm doing. That's my stream plans.
Oh, we gotta watch a scary movie sometime.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch as many as I can. What did you want to watch? I know you said you wanted to watch Annihilation.
Yeah. Well, I guess if we finish Midnight Mass, that'll count.
It will count. That I believe that counts.
And then I want to watch Annihilation, and I want to watch. I wouldn't mind watching Shaun of the Dead again.
VHS 84 just came out. I think it's 84. Is it 84 or is it 94? It's probably 94 because I don't know if VHS has existed in 84.
We could also watch the old Silent Hill movie.
Yeah.
I want to watch the Jensen Ackles remake of My Bloody Valentine.
That would be great too. I've never seen the original My Bloody Valentine.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have like a whole like romance thing, and it's really boring.
A whole romance thing.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome
Who's got a
back.
romance thing?
My Bloody Valentine, the original movie.
The
Oh, never seen it.
1970s one, yeah.
I didn't realize it was from the 70s. That must have been one of the earliest slasher movies then.
I don't know.
Aside from Psycho, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when that genre originated.
Well, like, I guess it's been around longer, but the 60s and the 70s were kind of when it really became prominent. Like,
'Cause I would think that Harry Warden would be a response to like Jason Voorhees.
Oh,
which
I
was
don't think
also in the
Jason Voorhees
70s.
existed until the early 80s.
No, 70s.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Let me
Friday
see.
13th, Part 1. Came out in 1980, Marin.
Oh, shit.
I knew more
Hold
about
on.
Jason than you.
Let me see when My Bloody Valentine came out. Not the band.
The original.
Oh, 1981.
Oh!
So it was. All right.
Wow.
Enjoy your very nerdy conversation, y'all.
Super nerdy, guys. You guys might not know that we're nerds if you hadn't listened to that conversation a second ago. The amount we talk about Phoenix Wright and all the little details
Yeah.
about the law. But given that we just talked about the release date of 2 movies, now you know. Now you know we're nerds.
So get your bullying out of the way now. We can handle it.
I got the skin for it.
Yeah.
All right. We have about an hour left of the stream, so I would be happy to keep playing if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Let's
go
go
to the
for
gate.
it.
March 13th, 1:22 p.m., Gatewaterland, main gate. I'm surprised they haven't ridden any rides yet.
Well, they wouldn't let him out of the saloon
I
area.
know.
Chased out like a pair of peasants.
That line alone
Nobody
makes
calls me
Edgeworth...
a peasant.
That makes Edgeworth seem like such a... not just a loser, but a dick.
I'm,
Fucking dunking on him in his
It's-
own game.
there's nothing wrong with peasants. I just don't like the lack of authority that comes with being one.
Yeah, I don't want to be a peasant. I don't want to be around peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth...
You enjoy your peasantries, your life.
Mr. Edgeworth, you sound like a dick.
Yes, Kay.
There's something even thieves would never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with ever.
Are you trying to say something about me? That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay.
Good job, Kay. You figured out you're not supposed to kill people.
Ooh.
Amazing. Good job.
No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that we can never that can never truly be hidden.
Tax evasion can be hidden. Murder, no.
I love that fucking video of that one person pretending to be Day, and they're like welcoming all the warriors of light, and one of them was named Tax Evasion. Or Dadlander.
Oh, yeah.
Receding hairline.
I actually have seen, like, those are all real names.
Oh, wow.
And I think they're people on our data center. I'm pretty sure I've seen tax evasion before.
Beautiful. And I intend to prove that with my own by my own hands. Here they are, when I apprehend the murderer myself.
All right, and I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just gonna drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder.
No, the first thing we should do is go look at the Easter egg that everybody has told us to look at.
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah, we're still waiting.
Detective Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium. Hurry, sir.
No!
Nani?
This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium.
I'm sure this kid, like 5 feet away from you, couldn't hear any of that.
Shut up, child. A witness.
You! What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
Drag him back to me.
Ah, the jig is up.
I just want to give him hugs.
Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir.
Edgeworth is fighting with all his might to not have Edgeworth hang out with a teenage girl for this game.
To be fair, it is weird.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and it's
Well,
not all
fun and K games.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness.
No! Go back the other way!
We demand the gate.
Oh, the pink Blue Badger Mobile is out and about. March
It's a
13th,
taco stand.
1:42 p.m. Stadium. Panaphonia would have food truck Blue Badger Mobiles.
It really would. There's also a Hello Kitty, like, van thing that sells, like, sweets and merchandise and stuff that travels around.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of looks like that,
Hello Kitty would be way more appealing than the Blue Badger.
right?
Ohio Kitty. I thought there was a witness here.
Vroom vroom, I'm the witness. Beep.
What is this fooly cooly bullshit?
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
It
Cool.
matches his outfit.
Koekj1138, thank you for resubbing for 6 months. Dude, the la 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 intensifies. How are you all? We're doing okay. Thank you so much for the resub there. Good to have you back.
Great, now that you've shown us your butt.
You got a great butt.
You got a great butt.
Yeah, I don't
you
see
need-
anyone.
If you need to re-up your subscription, today's the day because you'll have a great
It's
butt and it's National, Ass Day.
Yeah.
Natty Ass Day.
I think
Mr. Edgeworth. Oh no.
It's Emma Sky.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, look at her little vest, her little tie. Oh, I love her so much.
Who is it?
You're
gotta
Emma
take a
Sky,
hit.
Marin.
I know. I had to celebrate.
Long
More
time no
like
see.
Emma High.
Oh, I don't know how long I can maintain this.
Oh, boy.
To sleep.
Oh, no.
You only have 45 minutes.
You are Ms. Emma Sky, correct?
Guy, hi.
This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. I bullied her, but I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics.
I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet. More than anything, I want to come. I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically.
He's like, I'm studying several broads, actually.
Lesbians. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist.
I really
and
like.
lesbian.
I like her sprite. But she's
Yeah. She looks really good in this game. Like, everyone else kind of is like, but she looks
Emma
really
gets
good.
the best outfits, too.
She does. Oh, she's so cute.
But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
cute. No, it's spring break. Woo woo.
But a spring break! Woo-woo!
I see. Woo
Where the fuck did she go? Okay, we're leaving. What the fuck?
Over there.
How fucking dare you? I want to see the Easter egg. Where are
What
you
if we don't
going,
even
Mr.
get to it
Edgeworth?
in the next 50 minutes?
Now I have to wait till Wednesday.
We have to find the witness before that mean old werewolf does.
You're right. The witness is supposed to be here in this stadium, but where?
And that werewolf is me.
Werewolf. There, castle.
More like a werewolf.
I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go.
Yes, my little burp was intended as a tease.
Please don't burp in my face, Mr. Edgeworth.
What's a little gas between friends?
But
I
I'm gonna be
never want to hear that again.
It was very Shrek of you.
But I'm gonna be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
Papa Boris, thank you for the bit. Hey man, I know it was a while ago, but you know in Like a Dragon, Kiryu is actually resistant to Sayako's Jewel Breaker attack. Yeah, he's got balls of steel. Also, Edgeworth looks like a fancy Ichiban. Deal with it. He does have a bit of an Ichiban vibe going on, doesn't he? It also doesn't surprise me that Kiryu is resistant to that. I probably used it on him, to be honest. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 5 bits. Emma seems like a person who gets turned on when at a crime scene. I don't get that vibe.
I think that's a specific fantasy you have.
Emma seems science sexual.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Bitch!
Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday, and I'm trained to become an unstoppable great thief.
Shit. Great thief?
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble.
Edgeworth is usually so strict about everything, and now it's like, just ignore her. It's fine. She steals
I
things.
can't keep control of these children. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
Edgeworth,
How
what?
old is she now?
Probably like 18 if it's been.
It's been 18.
Yeah.
Oh,
Soupy
you're a
knocking
young
out of the
woman
park.
now.
On
Blossoming.
school break. And then Lauren Popes, who doesn't look happy to be in our profiles section. Lance Amano's girlfriend came to Gatewater in search of Lance.
Now that looks like a mugshot for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's been put in jail before.
Yeah.
You bet we do.
Look at this.
This is the symbol of a prosecutor, right? But I don't think I've ever seen you wear it, though.
Well, I'm not as enthusiastic about wearing it as you are with your pin badges. All of your ships.
I know, right? I mean, I really wanted to put even a few more on today. Oh, my flair. Oh, hey, I like yours, Kay. Do you have any extras?
Sorry, but there's only one of these in the world, and it's proof that I am a great thief.
Okay.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Edgeworth is just being lenient with Kay because she has Phoenix's voice and Maya's kleptomania. That's fair. And Papa Boris, thank you for the bit. Plot twist, Emma was actually a master criminal and was never caught but decided to become good, which is why she knows so much about crime scenes. She's a master at building them, so deconstructing them is no bother for her. Also, where's Gumfuck? His salary has remained unslashed for too long now. He was there a minute ago.
He did his best to come back.
He did try
Papa
real
Forrest
hard.
just wants to punish Gumshoe. What up, bitch?
Oops.
Let's talk about you.
Sorry.
Nope, come up. Let us talk about you. So why are you here, Emma? Let's talk about you.
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break.
Woo woo.
Woo woo. And then I heard that you'd come back too. So I raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I had just missed you.
Oh.
And how exactly did you know I was there?
Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you, and by that I mean I looked it up on the internet.
What?
Emma! Using science to cross the line.
I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
How that must
like
have
a
been
fucking
so
normal person.
difficult.
Across the city?
Across the city.
How many feet prints? What the?
I don't have my driver's license. I fucking walked.
The Azulmagia, thank you for the bit. Emma is here to steal her game back from Edgeworth. And Armand567, thank you for the 10 bits. If Gumshoe's salary gets cut much further, it will underflow and return to a full detective's pay. Will it underflow and return to a full detective's pay? I'd like to
It
think
just
that.
goes full circle and
Yeah.
just goes back to like the highest salary that
Somehow
you can get
it ends up like a
detective.
bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific.
So it's just more of the luminol and light, it looks like.
Don't judge me.
Probably.
It's gorgeous. You spray this chemical on the ground, and then when you shine the special light on it, oh,
Oh,
zabazinga!
footprints.
The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube.
Noble.
Just like in Phasmophobia when you put the salt down and then you have the other. It doesn't matter.
As someone who lives with Marin, I can attest that there is no such thing as a noble gas.
Damn!
L Train 4444.
There's
Some
only
of
gas
my-
between friends.
Yeah.
Some of my farts are elegant. They crescendo.
One
Some
time,
is the key word.
one time Marin fired, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And Marin went, "Pretty cute, right?" And I was like, "No."
They weren't asking you if it was pretty cute. They were telling you it was. If you don't agree, that's a you problem.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry.
L Train, thank you for the 5 bits. You know, if Phoenix had those footprint traces, he'd have found Edgeworth a lot sooner in Justice for All. I forget the context.
Damn.
And Papa Boris, thank you for the bit. How the fuck does that even work? I mean, were the footprints bloody or something? I guess it's because she recognizes the specific shoe print. She's obviously
I'm a
got
creep.
incredible attention to detail.
It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment.
It's pretty scary. The Witness. That's a good game.
I haven't played it. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Papa Boris, thank you for the bit. That or she has a foot fetish. It's quite possible.
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal. He said.
What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking.
Jake in 1991, thank you for the follow.
So let me guess. There's been a murder, right?
Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes.
I love murder.
I love murder.
But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go?
Warrior Rio, thank you for the follow.
The witness, I feel, is going to sexually harass us.
What?
You got a great butt.
Scientifically calculating and thinking critically about this.
Laura Benz, thank you for resubscribing for 8 months there. Hello, hope everyone is keeping well. I hope you're keeping well, Laura. Great to see you. Let me give you a shout out real quick.
got a
Happy
great
International Ass Day. You've got a great ass.
Did this work? No, it's just shout out.
Did not.
There we go. They were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, of course, and they're a fantastic streamer, so give them a follow.
And putting it in a way that transmits the feeling that I understand. Phew, done.
She makes it sound like she knows what she's talking about, but she really has no idea.
Nope.
Admittedly, I am slightly confused by what you just rattled off.
Alright, anything else I need to worry about with her for now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we probably try to see what we can find out about this car.
I assume this is another Badgermobile?
Actually, we could check this. Oh, a new angle. Not much to go on there, but...
These things look like such a fucking disaster to drive. Like, what? Tri-wheeled things have such a... It's such a high center of gravity, and you've got 3 wheels? That doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
My only concern is, can you do donuts in the parking lot with it?
I wouldn't, because you definitely tip the fuck over.
You know, that's just a part of the fun.
Yeah, but it's a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yes, this is the retina searing pink model.
Edgeworth, you have no...
You are the retina
Excuse
searing
me.
pink model.
Excuse me. Excuse me. It is wine.
It's
It is.
pink.
It's
You
wine.
look like you're blending
It's
in.
wine.
It's rosé if it's wine.
It's wine. Wine colored. God. Uncultured. What? What is that off in the distance?
This is the same color, Edgeworth.
It's wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no. No.
Is that...
We know who this is. We must know
Yeah.
who this is.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! It's the Pink Badger! Badger, get!
Hey, get away from there.
Badger, 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 badger.
Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom. What does she see in these silly things?
A snake, a snake. Tough
Tough
love.
love. Oh no.
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't. Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for?
Got a handcuff on.
Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance.
Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-do-do.
No, that's hamster, you racist. You rodent racist. I assume this is another Badgermobile. We already talked
Yeah, but
about
it's a
this,
different color.
Yeah, we did. It's a retina searing pink model, and
What do you think of this, Emma? I'm trying to delay talking to this badger. Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's look over
Don't put
here.
off the
What's going on over
inevitable.
here?
Spend the next 40 minutes not talking.
What's
to
going
her.
on over
You
here?
cannot delay the inevitable.
The east section. That sounds interesting.
The Governors are playing, but we won't reveal who he is until
Let's go see if the Easter egg is.
He hasn't ruined anyone's career yet, so.
Not yet. You're right.
Literally, the only thing we can do is talk to this fucking thing.
I am every fucking character in this scene, except for Kate.
Da 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 da.
Ah!
Ah!
No.
I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore.
You're.
Azulmagia, thank you for the 4 bits. No!
No. Why her? Why here? Why now?
Hey, thanks for the super special
I first
awesome
met this
gift.
woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and caused me great grief.
Edgy boo.
Laura Benz, thank you for gifting a sub to Stolas. And Criven48, thank you for the 10 bits. Lord, there she is. And you wrote Lord,
Lord.
like the singer Lord.
We'll never be royals. Royals. Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I was wiggling. I mean, really.
Mia Knight, thank you for the 20 bits. Welcome back, Martin, Marin, and hi, Soupy. How was your trip? I hope you had a wonderful time. We did
Lots
indeed
of hot tubbing.
a lot of hot tubbing. And we had a nice little wine tasting visit in Ojai? The Azumagi thing of the bit, are there only like 30 people in the city? How do they keep running into each other this often? Well, you forget that some of these characters are very invested in running into Phoenix and Edgeworth, so sometimes it's not something, it's not happenstance, it's just they are...
It's not a coincidence, it's stalking.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
Thanks for the super
And Laura Benz, thank you for gifting another sub to Vegeta with mustache. Marin.
I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you.
Oh no. Belt Wolverine, thank you for the resubscription for 4 months. Hello there, coolest voice actor man, thank you.
Hey,
Appreciate the kind word.
Great ass. Happy ass day.
Happy ass day.
I'm sick and tired of a roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
That would be a first.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger?
No!
You could say that, but right now I'm just the pink badger, dearie.
Yummy Kisara, we all wish. She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman.
My name is Wendy Oldbag. But you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy.
Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday.
Huh? What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you?
Yeesh. I was just trying to be polite.
Wendy Oldbag,
A
that's
face.
me. You want me to look at your titty? Okay. Go on, Edgy Poo. Show me anything, and I'll tell you all about it.
Duskbringer 13, thank you for the 10 bits. Edgeworth, know what? Have fun with Case. Lang, good luck, Meekins. Runs away.
Very well. What do you think about this?
It's nothing special.
Somehow I figured she'd say as much.
All right. Let's chat.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met?
Oh, I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today, the millennials.
Okay, boomer.
I get called in all the time to fill in where there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are, talking with 2 young girls.
One sec. I want to look at the old Wendy Oldbag sprite.
She looks good.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Her skin looks better. She definitely got Botox.
yeah, it feels like they've... I don't know if... They don't look like they've changed much, but she looks younger here.
I think it's maybe because the sprites are
Oh,
cleaner.
I'm
have
sorry.
better lines.
Why, just the other day, he just noticed me, and he got into an arranged marriage with what he hardly sees her at all. And as they say, you never want to follow me that.
You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Damn it, woman, do everyone a favor and just retire already.
Never. I would be too bored.
Kay, please, I'm begging you. By all means, do not provoke her any further.
And Ryu Kurika and various... and Mama Dragon Carnage. Thank you for the bits, Ryu. She de-agitated it.
De-aged.
Yes. Somebody wrote... Because there was a character in Yakuza 7 who looked younger later in the game when there'd been a 10-year time skip. And someone said, how did he de-age? And I wrote it as, how did he de-agited? So we've just kept that going. The witness.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
Oh, shit.
So it's true. She is the witness.
Oh, I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
It's the Diagid joke can never get old because it is Diagid.
It gets younger and younger every time.
That's right.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me.
The moment of the murder. You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. Ryrie Kariga, thank you for the 5 bits. Never gonna let the Diagid joke die, as it is a running joke in my house now even. Oh, wow.
LOL.
Oh, those eyes. What old bag witnessed? Wow.
I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men kissing, facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
All right. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I cannot afford to ignore what she has to say.
Much as I would like to.
Unfortunately.
What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady. What old bag witnessed? All right. Stadium.
We're
Resting.
pressing it.
Yeah, okay.
Shut her down.
Get ready for a lot of talking, Marin.
You mean you took a break from being the pink badger?
You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain. You even begin to dream about work.
That's
I
the
can
kind.
attest to body parts creaking.
That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know.
Well, that's why I chose to come to be blah, blah, blah. Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
That's my favorite badger.
The dead badger.
That's the special one. The one that's like blacked out on the box. So what did you see while you, the pink badger, were resting?
You know Robbie the Rabbit from Silent Hill? He has kind of a blue badger vibe.
Haven't played it.
Oh, yes, that.
You haven't played any of them?
Nope.
Oh shit.
I'll show you a picture of it.
Well, they're spooky.
Stop her down. You saw two men. Two men. Can you describe them for me?
That
Dust-
does have a blue badger vibe.
Duskbringer 13, thank you for the 10 bits. Dead Badger, that one from Haunted Mansion? Is there a badger in that?
Huh? What?
In the Haunted Mansion?
A badger?
I don't know.
No?
They looked like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring, I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did they have any special features?
A DVD
Anything
commentary.
Anything you could recall would be very helpful.
Blooper reel, perhaps.
Animated menus. Mr. Snikey, thank you for the 10 bits. Dead Badger, will it have tire tracks on its body like a band holster thing? Maybe.
Oh my! Don't tell me you're jealous of those two men.
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Why would he be worked up over men? I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous.
I guess because the implication is he wanted to be near Old Bag.
Or the men.
Why is he
Or
jealous?
the men.
It's all right, Edgy Poo. Those two.
Oh yeah, she's trying to act like he had an interest in her.
It's all right, Edgy Poo. Those two were just foals compared to a stallion like you.
but we're gonna pretend that he's interested in the men. Not even pretend, really.
Your little Fujo laugh.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest.
Who keeps squishing the Karibo?
instant.
Is this a new thing you could do with
What?
emotes? Is squishing the emotes?
Wow.
That's a flat Karibo. Alright, gunshot. My Karibo.
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place?
Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go help the person that got shot?
I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. 2 girls, 1 cup. It's
damn it.
all consistent with what we found out from the body.
You don't get to play with us anymore, Marin.
That's the 4 genders. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you.
Oh, you tried. You almost got Tingle.
You tried to bully me with tingles.
I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, aren't we?
I just want access to his penis.
While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Having to
Sexual
talk to
harassment. Yeah, having to talk to her.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yeah, what?
so about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No. Thank you.
Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're going to like.
No. What is that gadget you're holding?
It's
What
your
is that
dad.
thing? What?
That ain't my dad.
That's a cell phone.
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
Ah, I should have known it would be worthless.
Aw, don't be like that. What the What do you
Laser
think?
beams.
What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something onto the air.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Wait, so, like, a couple of years ago we had VHS tapes. And she's got this shit.
Yep.
Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood!
The ghosts are fighting.
Nani kore?
Whoa. This is some Lawnmower Man shit.
This is some Detroit shit.
Yeah,
Beyond
this is some Blade Runner shit. I'm trying to
We
counterbalance
can
you.
all agree that it's some shit.
I'm trying to counterbalance you referencing Quantic Dream. By
I know.
referencing something good.
I know. I feel awful.
It's like that scene in Iron Man 3 when he reconstructs the crime scene. L Train 4444, thank you for the 10 bits. Kay was working on Phasmophobia's early stages. And the Azul Magia, thank you for the bit. Trying to make sense of the Ace Attorney technology is the gateway to madness. And we are at the Gate Water Park. The Void of Depth, thank you for the bit. She has a portable holodeck. This really is Star Trek. This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Thief Chan.
Thief Chan.
That's what they call my iPhone.
I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Vampiro, thank you for the 5 bits. It's a simulation in a simulation. And Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. Who did she rob to get that thing? Kaiba Corp? Kaiba Borg.
Look at fucking
Borg,
old bag's
yeah.
face. She's just like lips.
It looks like it's melting onto the costume.
Yeah. She looks like a banana with lipstick.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I used it like this... Let's see. Miss Oldback said that the two men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out, and the victim fell to the ground.
Ow.
He was lying on his back,
This
though.
we can inspect the crime scene
Yeah.
as it was in the past.
He was lying on his back. Oh, wait, no, they moved him right.
Well, that and the gunshot was
At an
from a
angle.
low
From
angle.
the lower
so-
angle, yeah.
See? So, what do you think?
I think
Duskbringer.
it's garbage.
Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. Kaiba, and now to run a simulation.
I'm now to run a simulation on how to defeat Yugi. Wait, where's the simulator? Perry the Platypus.
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu,
Not
indeed.
super secret anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information or if something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Look, if they don't accept a lie detector, they're not going to take the mighty thief Yatagarasu's hologram thing.
Well, I mean, it isn't court, so at least there's that.
That's true. Perry the Platypus.
Right now, this simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything.
Cool.
And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for
Shall
clarification.
we go to the Easter egg?
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can
This
even...
Easter egg better be worth it by the time we get there.
It's not gonna be. It's just gonna be Phoenix and Maya stood there. I'm betting.
You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me. So you just let me know, okay?
LT. Begin hologram investigation. Stadium. Laura Benz, thank you for gifting a sub to Phoenix Rising 1992. Thank you, Laura, and take care. I do appreciate you being so kind. Hope to see you again soon.
Yes?
So you believe that this gadget will provide us with the proof we need?
Yeah, of course. Pretty neat, huh? By inputting info like this, it can recreate the crime scene exactly as it was.
Vampiro, thank you for gifting a sub to John Niles.
Although Little Thief was originally intended to be a training sim for heists.
A training sim for thievery? I don't believe I can turn a deaf ear to that, Kay.
Bah, it's for practice. Practice! It's not like I've actually stolen anything yet. Besides, we're in the middle of an investigation, so stop nitpicking.
Even if it is just practice, I can't exactly endorse the act of stealing. You silly bitch. Although admittedly, this device is rather useful in an investigation. So how am I supposed to use this to aid my investigation?
Oh, that's right. I guess I should explain how to use it, huh? Objects outlined in yellow are things that are not present in our time, but were in the past. Things outlined in a dotted line are things that exist now, but didn't in the past.
I see.
You can examine and interact with replicated people and objects as you normally do. You can even present evidence whenever you find an inconsistency. Oh, and be sure to point out mistakes in the recreation with evidence, too.
Very well. Let's continue with the investigation.
If there's something you don't get about Little Thief, feel free to ask anytime, okay?
All right,
I
let's
don't know.
check out. Let's at least point out that the angle that you shot him at was wrong.
Yeah, well done.
Thank
Porky Pig.
Mean.
The abity angle. It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Okay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer? I wish to look him in the eye.
Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point.
Rikios, thank you for the 10 bits. This is some fancy schmancy complicated BS.
Yeah.
Can I not present? No? Okay.
I think you can just examine things as normal at the moment.
Okay.
It's the silhouette of a killer at the gun at the ready. Now look at the body. Yeah.
He's got no
According-
ass.
He's got no ass.
On National Ass Day.
On national.
That's the
You
real
have
crime.
the
He's like,
nerve.
hey, can we fix this?
Okay.
Inflate this.
Can you give everyone big juicy asses?
We need those bubble butts, Kay.
Oh yeah, here's the bubble butt button. Bubble button.
You need the big thief.
According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right. But
But if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here.
A massive dumper.
You look at the silhouette and you're like, this man has no ass, and it gets up and it's like, hey.
Hey now.
I
the
assume
missing.
the picture of the body.
Right, the body. No?
Yeah,
Yeah?
because I think
It was shot through the shoulder.
there should be blood if this is the real crime scene.
You would assume the lack of blood around the body suggests that the victim was killed elsewhere and then moved, which implies there should be evidence of blood at the real murder site. There you go.
Yeah, and we haven't found any blood here.
Exactly.
The music's
Take
gone.
that!
これは contradiction です.
Eh? Is something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. Big Fat asked if you think back. How did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Edgy poo. How can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down.
Bang, bang.
You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me.
That's right. Emma is right here, so she should have, like, that luminol, because she was just using it
You'd
to
think, yeah.
track us.
Mm. In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of black.
Why is there no bleh? Why is there no bleh around the victim's prone body?
Emma's just like, Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I need to take a nap. It is Mr. Edgeworth's nap time. Looks like they broke the stage down.
Stage was
Those
packed
poor
up. The
Gaviners.
stage I saw this morning in the center of the stadium has been packed away. Wait, how did he figure that?
They already?
Right, there was a band.
Yeah.
Yes, the Gaviners.
The Gaviners.
I guess this means they're done for the day.
Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow.
I'm glad Tucson Khan knew what I was doing. Alright. No music.
I think we're talking to Emma because of the blood thing.
Right.
Her stockings are so cute.
This is amazing. Just feel the power of science.
Bit of an old bag going on there.
Shut up.
The body, I guess?
Yeah, probably.
Nope.
No?
Scientifically calculating and thinking critically.
Emma, why?
What's the deal, Emma? Do we have to talk to old bag?
Do we need to logic something together first,
Oh,
maybe?
good point, good point.
Do we have more than one thing?
Yeah, I think it's
What
probably
is this? Some
it's
sort of new attraction?
probably the two things we just got.
Mm.
I like that she thinks that this, what we're doing right now, is This is something people are going to pay to go to a theme park to do.
This is a video game.
Is this
It's
one of
called an
those?
escape room.
Why is there no blood? They just packed up, maybe?
I think its victim was kidnapper, maybe.
Oh, really? Oh, the body, right. Okay.
Maybe the he was in
Okay.
a costume and the costume absorbed all the blood.
Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume there is a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes.
Then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
That's a really long way of him just saying maybe.
Yeah.
Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
You'd think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Are you okay, Kay?
No.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those.
Talk to Emma. It's like her stalking skills
What
came in
up,
handy.
girl? How you been?
This is amazing. Just feel the power of science.
Emma, about that method you were...
Science.
Emma,
my
about that
God.
method you were talking about for finding footprints.
Finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed.
Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints?
Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything. Blah, blah.
Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area.
Yeah, Zalmagi, I think of the bit. It sure is convenient Emma decided to be a stalker today, otherwise the killer might get away with it.
Yas. Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work.
Got a DS?
Yas.
That's what it looks like, right?
It's like a DS slash.
He's like, I'm playing
sidekick.
Ace Attorney.
Okay, she had to slurp up all the holograms so that Emma could do that.
Yes, she slurped up the hologram.
I found something. Look right there.
I don't see anything.
Oh, that's right. Here, put on these special glasses, Mr. Edgeworth.
I really hope we get a sprite of Edgeworth wearing like really tacky 3D glasses.
You know they won't give us what we want. These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume.
Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest.
Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time.
Victim's
Seems like a
costume.
leap to me.
What's that?
Seems like a leap to me, but you know.
Victim's costume data jotted down in my organizer. Okay, in that case, I'll update Little Thief's simulation parameters.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what we find out from this new info.
Damn, we found out he looked stupid when he died.
At least he has a bigger ass now.
He does have a slightly bigger ass.
You know, I have to share something that I'm sure will cut Martin deeply to the bone. But when I was working as a mascot character at Universal Studios, you know, I was Shrek, I was Homer. They briefly tried to get me in the Alex costume, but I could not fulfill my duties as Alex because my butt was too big.
I mean, that's a problem with the costume.
Yeah,
Not
Who's
with your
Alex?
ass.
the lion from Madagascar.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm kind of thankful that my ass was too big for that one because the head was so huge and like the mouth was facing down into the ground. So I'm like, I'm definitely gonna kill a child if I end up wearing this. Like, this is just something terrible waiting to happen. Anyway, I did not perform. So the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
I can see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention.
Dead
This
ass.
ass.
Jumper. What do you want?
That face.
Meh. Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please.
Oh. It should just be like that low res sprite of her face that appears in that little thing. Not even like the eyes. Just what Old Bag witnessed.
I came to this stadium to take a short break.
Oh!
As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area.
Did it again.
Well,
Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Okay.
but she was in a costume and she doesn't even mention it.
Yeah. So, does this mean Miss Oldbag's testimony has a contradiction in it?
Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation.
See, I just knew Little Thief would be of help.
All right, let's
Now, let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Oldbag to put into the recreation.
I'll keep shoving her. For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony. Also, don't punch me in the face.
I love thick chicks says nothing wrong with being voluptuous.
You're
yeah.
right.
Somebody, I found all the like old stupid videos that we made, and I remembered somebody called me because I was Hawk in like a Dragon Age 2 parody. Somebody called me Fluffy,
Fluffy
Hawk.
Hawk.
I liked that.
That was when I learned what fluffy meant. So we just pressing, or what are we doing?
Well, go to the statement where she says two men were talking,
This one?
but shouldn't it have been like a man and then
Oh,
another dude in a
yeah.
badger costume?
No? Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Two men? How did you know the gender of the two people involved?
Edgeworth.
Did you ask their pronouns?
Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time. He has been pretty gender forward throughout this game.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's my least favorite Wendy Oldbag face right there.
God, that's an awful
Yeah.
face.
Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about.
Fluffy in the context we're talking about Yami Kisara is like large,
I'm chubby.
Yeah.
chubby, but in a good way.
Yeah. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony.
ah.
I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all.
But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier.
Yeah, have you ever heard of Gabriel Iglesias? Is that his name? He's called
Yeah.
Fluffy, right?
I think he's the one who came up with that joke.
Oh, he came up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the whole shtick is like he tells people he's not fat, he's fluffy.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
The second tier?
Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier?
That was, I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense.
Oh, I see your witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense.
The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs. Which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap.
I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there?
Well, I know I saw two people. But I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage's shadow.
It was hard to make out that killer and victim.
maybe we can logic together
Yeah.
the stage is packed up with that.
My
Right.
eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know. Not like when I was young. You could spot a man from 100 yards, of course, and they noticed me in a flash, and it was easy. I don't spare judgment for...
She got a fade to
Let's
black.
return to our investigation, shall we, Kay?
You got it.
Right, you can think of the 5 bits. Fluffy people give such warm, cozy hugs and are the best to cuddle with. I agree.
It's true. Cats like
Begin.
me.
Investigation Stadium. Now, we are coming up on 3 hours, Marin. Did you want to call it here?
Let's finish up with this little arc.
Sure, a
and then
little
we can
investigation.
call it. Yeah. Because it's not even 4 yet.
Let's think real hard, guys.
It's only 3:20.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zamagi, thank you for the bit. I imagine Old Bag is still going to be ranting during this whole investigation. Probably.
If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
Do you want me to input that bit of info into Little Thief?
Yes, if you please.
Sorry, LTrain4444, thank you for resubscribing for 5 months. I offer part of my ass for use in this investigation. Happy National Ass Day. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
Got a great
For-
butt.
thank you for
We support your cheeks.
thank you for supplying a quadrant of your bottom.
Okay.
Schlorp. Oh, how does it know? They were on the stage. Oh, wait, that explains the angle.
Yeah, so he must have gotten the entry and the exit ones mixed up.
Edgeworth, you fuck.
You idiot.
You fuck. There is clearly...
A contradiction here.
All right, please stop stealing my lines.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me.
Glitch Gaming, thank you for the bit. I sadly have a bottom so large that if I were to do a butt stomp, I'd shake the whole planet. So get ready, everyone.
I'm ready.
Edgeworth
You know
isn't
what?
ready.
That's just something we're gonna have to deal with. You go ahead.
Edgeworth, brace yourself.
I suppose, in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way. Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at that time.
Yeesh. I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything?
Do you feel the need to get everything wrong? Yes, well, in any case, we still need to In any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation.
Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage, naturally.
Naturally.
Right, Miss Oldbag?
Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage.
Now let me update the info in the simulation.
Schlorp. See, this is kind of cool. I kind of like the creating the crime scene stuff.
It is nice to be able to see things visually because it,
Yeah.
when
It's-
they're just talking about it, sometimes it's much harder to visualize and figure it out.
Well, what have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Somebody schlopping over here?
Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us.
Yeah, well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes.
Agent Lang, we've discovered that the real crime scene of the murder is here, the stadium.
I see. Thanks.
Can't have you getting holograms all over my shit.
For what?
I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Little Thief is not a toy. You two! Sir!
The Gaviners, baby.
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 Also pink.
And there you have it. You see? Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation.
So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer?
Of course. Even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. Agent Lang's logic. hall.
Push him down. I want to sit on him.
This this is the real scene of the crime.
Put them
Officer,
out to work.
Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth, you little recreation showed.
How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime?
Look, I really hate that guy. He's the most likely suspect we've got, especially given the situation with his gun.
His gun.
Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl. I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yatagarasu, the raven of legend.
Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up.
Is the recreation up right now? Why is like the solid stage like back up behind them?
I thought
They put it back
because
up.
he said that's a recreation. So I think he was saying we have recreated the
it's
crime
like,
scene
that's not a
physically.
knife.
Okay, they
This
put it
is
back
a
up.
knife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The crow. This is the real scene of the crime. Yep. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. But he wasn't described as being in a costume. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed.
Should we push him?
Is pushing the best call, Soupy?
We don't have an autopsy report.
No, I
right?
mean, aside from the
No.
murder notes. Oops.
I mean, maybe it is still that.
That would be my assumption.
Pending autopsy.
Because he's still saying entry point lower right abdomen,
Yeah.
exit point right
So
shoulder.
maybe that's the contradictions.
Which
Maybe he didn't get it mixed up. Maybe Lang has it mixed up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Present, baby.
All right.
Oh, the music
boy.
is gone. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang.
Hello, Cleveland. Eh?
I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You cut
Now
in
you
quite...
look stupid.
You look
Now
like a
I
dummy.
look stupid.
You cut in quite unexpected.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, because you clicked forward. You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
This is the most pedantic thing you've ever done, Edgeworth.
I know.
Possible to not. Look, I'm arguing just like that man.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
Oh, well then.
Maybe the victim was doing a handstand, says Shosny.
The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This
So
is
maybe
more...
he was on the stage
Yeah.
and shot from below then.
Yeah.
This is more consistent with an angled shot from beneath the victim.
Just imagining what it must have been like to be stood on a stage. Oh no, he's wearing a mascot outfit.
Okay, here's my new theory. He was actually the lead singer of the Gaviners, and now he's dead. and then, like, a month later, they've replaced him with Clavier Gavin.
Yeah, okay. Maybe Clavier was just the drummer this whole time.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably.
Then they found out he had the beautiful voice of an angel to match his perfect face.
You say
Clavier
this?
can be like a drummer-vocalist combo, just like Phil Collins.
And Gautier.
Oh, does he play drums? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a percussionist
The Phil
primarily.
Collins of our time.
Yeah, we saw him live at the Staples Center. It was really cool.
Wow.
Phil Collins is just somebody that you used to know. Now you know. Gautier. Did you say this line?
Well, yes.
Iggy. Iggy. Then,
Dewa. Yes, our recreation had the victim shot at an angle from above.
a clear contradiction. You're discounting your own conclusions?
We weren't fucking finished yet. No, this point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation.
The killer is on
Killer
victim's
and
location.
location.
Yeah.
Yes, the locations of the killer and the victim were wrong.
Yeah, I get it. I see what you're trying to say.
I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer.
Time to slaughter. Ah.
Jesus.
Very depressing image.
He's just hanging over the side.
Thank God this simulation simulates his arms dangling over the side of the stage.
Like, hey, play that again. I want to see it die again.
Slow it down. If this is what happened, it'd also explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
Papa Boris, thank you for the 2 bits. A skeleton walks into a bar. He orders a beer and a mop. That was a very Undertale style joke right there. But then, what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead. Wow, so
I don't like this badger on badger violence.
Yeah, right?
It's a myth.
This is all a ruse created by Big Snake.
Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the 2 kidnappers.
L Train 4444, thank you for the 10 bits. Shot a mascot. Shot a mascot. And you're to blame. You give law a bad name.
This is kidnapper on kidnapper violence. That would
That
be
seems
the
like
most...
a terrible part of the plan.
Yeah, right.
That would
Like,
be the
at
most-
least wait until you're done to murder each other.
Right.
That'd be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
With your touching of your head in there. Hemph! Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone don't clear Officer Meekins at the crime. Oh, we gotta keep talking. Another bit of proof. I asked that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badger mobile. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the Blue Badger mobile here and committed the murder. The murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
You believe he moved the body with the car?
That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way that he did it.
The 3 tired tread marks are very telling. However, is the Blue Badger mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
Oh, the Blue Badger just followed.
Oh no.
The Moiderer!
The murderer. Papa Boris, thank you for the bit. Okay, then, Mr. Funny Man, try this one. A priest, a rabbit, and an imam. What? I don't know what that is. Walk into a bar. The bartender asks, "What will you gentlemen have?" The priest says, "I'll have some wine." The imam says, "I'll have a beer." The rabbit says, "Wait a minute, I think there's a typo in this joke." What's an imam?
I don't know.
Imam?
Not sure.
Imam?
Imam? All right, are we
Isn't
pressing?
it like an Islamic spiritual
It could
leader,
be.
kind of like a rabbi or a priest would
Something
be?
like that, yeah.
That would be the implication from the other 2.
Yeah, the person who leads prayers in a mosque.
Ah. Apologies, I don't know how to say that. Do we just
Imam.
press? Or is it him saying there's nothing else that can create something with the tire tracks?
Yeah. So it was raining, right? And that's why there are tire tracks?
Oh, okay.
Is
Looks
that right?
like... Yeah, I think so. I don't know. There should be tire tracks regardless, I would assume. Looks like the only thing the car was selling was death, not dreams.
Only if what Agent Lang believes turns out to be true.
Legend Ang.
Shut up. The three-tiered tread marks are very telling. However, Dakara, is the blue Badger-mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
That's what he's hung up on.
Cute.
Good look at the tire marks. What do we have?
I mean, I think we would have to exit the cross-examination to see them if we want to. Oh, we can't even do that.
Nope.
Go to the next statement. And then the one after that.
Maybe look.
Well,
can we
'cause
look
there's
at
two
the
blue Badger-mobiles,
Mobile
like-
again.
Right.
What's up, Marin?
Can I look at the blue Badger-mobile again?
Thanks for the heads up, Stolas. I have been trying to keep an eye on the time. It's in the garage.
No, like, I just want to read it. Mobile shop on 3 wheels. Wait, it doesn't have mud on the tires.
Oh, so it's probably never taken out in the first place.
Oh yeah, good point. Alright, so it's probably not this blue Badger-mobile. Let's present it.
Well,
Yeah,
hang
go
on,
for
not necessarily here.
Why
but
not?
I want to make sure that one of the other statements doesn't mention mud.
Okay, I don't think it does.
I don't think any of them do.
Remarks. Tire marks over there. Wheels getting stolen. And this is the last one.
Okay. I mean, whichever one you think would be best.
I'll try this. Otherwise, I don't know what it is. Hey.
Hey.
That was so random. Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale.
Hey, I worked real hard on my fursuit. I mean, why is that?
No, I was talking about It's okay. The tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' blue Badger-mobile. One look at the car would have told you so.
I am dead.
What proves that the blue Badger-mobile had never been to the stadium?
Boom,
The
baby.
tires.
Population tire.
Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it.
I didn't think dollop would be in your lexicon, Edgeworth.
I love sour
Also, a
cream.
weird way to describe mud.
Yeah, right?
I
Dollop?
love sour cream. I love putting dollops of mud on my face.
Yay!
If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as a very peculiar thing indeed.
Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius? Hey, I've got it. What about Miss Oldbag's pink Badger-mobile?
Don't be ridiculous. I was sleeping the entire time in the second-tier seats.
Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall.
Oh, you mean the Proto-Badger?
God, I hate that.
That's right.
Hello,
There was
children.
one more parking space inside that garage,
I am the
and it was
Proto-Badger.
horrifying.
The Proto Badger Mobile is just an unmarked white van. No
And
windows.
it proves, and it proves the existence of a Proto Badger-mobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto Badger-mobile post haste.
That's more like Edgeworth. Dollops of post-haste.
Dollops of mud, and give me some supreme tacos with extra dollops of sour cream.
You,
There must
2B,
still
I'm
be
talking
some
to you.
I'm pointing right at her. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it.
Yay! Is this gonna be that Lauren person?
I don't.
Hey, did you hear something?
I still think it should be old bag until proven innocent.
Who is this?
Looks like
Oh.
Lance. Who's
Yeah,
Lance?
this is you, Martin.
Oh, this is me?
Yep.
I
get to
was
date
just
yourself.
like, what is going on? L-Train 4444, thank you for the 10 bits. Proto Badger-mobile. Windowless white van that gives out free hugs and free guns.
Oh.
Me.
Oh, he did.
She.
Are you alright? Well, this is something.
Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? What's going on, man? Wild West. Wild West with kidnappers.
He was in the room next to the one I was held in.
Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers. Eh? What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say here. Come on, man. Speak up. Come on. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers even though you just told me they were wearing costumes? No, I didn't see their face. You're being very difficult, man. But one was a woman.
A woman.
I have no interest
What's
in
a
that.
woman?
Quite an important piece of testimony. Let's do some research into this whole woman thing.
Let's unpack this.
Hey, check out my shades, man. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I'll even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. We also synchronize when we fuck.
Uh,
Now, are you gonna get out of my crime scene or am I gonna have to get rough?
The angry Kiddio game nerd.
You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go.
We don't have to put up with this.
Oh, no. Not you. You're a very important witness for my case.
Eat my flaccid penis.
I'm
As
not.
you changed.
I'm not about to let you get away that easily.
I'm an adult now. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Don't count on me to testify because I won't. Not for you.
You can all go to heck.
That's right. I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not gonna rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come now, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate?
Maidens. My, you little rascal. You sure know the way into a woman's heart.
Wang Zi says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy schmancy sayings.
RP Lady 680, thank you for following. Appropriate timing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's get this over with, so we're clear. I'm only interested in giving you my statement.
Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be.
Mr. Edgeworth!
I don't care, bye.
We're outie.
Audi 9000.
Oh, we actually got to a point.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured we'd hit it.
we did it.
All right, guys, we're going to call it there. We've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes, which is a little longer than I would have liked to, but it's okay. We are still calling it around the 3 hour mark. Duskbringer 13, thank you for the 10 bits. Edgeworth in his mind. Now he's in for it. Because he's having to take Old Bag's statement. All right, we're going to save there. We'll be back Wednesday, I think, with more
Yes.
Phoenix
Yeah.
Wright. Not Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. And we're probably about halfway through this theme park case.
I think so, just about.
Perfect. All
I
right.
hope so.
We all sincerely hope so. Let's see who I can raid, if I can raid anybody here. What's going on with this? Why does my stream layout thing look different? If they changed the way things look, why can't I raid? 1 second.
Newfangled devices and updates.
There we go. It's probably just because I was clicking on something wrong. Ryu Karika, thank you for the 5 bits. It's been a fun stream. Thank you. Love you all. Take care. Have a good night. See you all next time. Bye. Thank you so much for those bits. All right, let's raid. I know Matthew just started playing Deltarune, and I haven't played that myself, so we're going to raid Matthew of
As
Botchamania
soon as you're
fame.
done with Undertale.
Exactly. Then we're not far off. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to raid Matthew of Botchamania. You may know him from his videos where he highlights mistakes made in pro wrestling, both promos, matches, etc. Very nice guy. Very sweet guy. Let's raid them. All right, Marin, was there anything you wanted to say before we take off?
Thanks for watching. I don't know if anyone here purchased any prints from me off of Streamily. I need to do another sign or another like online signing to catch up with the prints that I've sold. So I'm gonna do one more signing. I think probably for the year. My store is still open, so if you wanted to get something signed from like Hades or Seven Deadly Sins or I don't know what else I have in there. Fate Grand Order. Yeah. Anyway,
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah, that
Pokemon.
too. So go to streamly.com/Marin Miller and then you can get something signed and hopefully before the end of the month I will have another online signing and send those out. So that's about it for now.
And Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say before we go ahead and raid Matthew?
Yes, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Indeed. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We got through quite a bit of game. A lot of it was just standing in the same spot and talking, but that seems to be this game's whole shtick. But we'll see
They
you next
wouldn't let
time
us
on
leave.
more on Wednesday, and hopefully we'll get to see that Easter egg. And then tomorrow I'll be playing more Gabriel. Well, we'll be starting to play Gabriel Knight 2. But until then, take care and have a fun rest of your Sunday. Stay safe, and bye.
Bye, everybody.
Ciao.